Hello everyone, welcome to a new installment of my Digimon World 2003 livestream series. So, last part we did some of the secret card battles underground, leveling up our Digimon, because we're trying to get to level 45. So we've got a similar part this part, similar goals, but I've also got a bit more of an idea of what I'm doing this time. Because last time I was sort of just winging it, but I've got a bit more of a route and ideas that I've been looking at while I've had a little holiday away. But I'm back home now, ready to go for some more live streaming. I know I could do this off screen, but I want to share as much as I can of the game before I need to do like off stream grinding. So, we are in Huanwu City, which is actually good for us because I completely forgot a step of the legendary weapon side quest, which is I need to buy weapons, basically, from these shops as well. I believe I need to get... Do I have any of them? I have the Venom Fang already, so I don't need to worry about that one. But I need these 5 weapons right here. The Tempest Arm, the Tenjimaru, the Laser Cannon, and the Crystal Rod. Unfortunately, I don't have the bit to buy many of them. So for now, I'm just going to buy the Crystal Rod, which is an improvement, but I'm not going to be using it. For the Legendary Weapon side quest. I know, again, it's an improvement in stats, but I'm not going to equip. I'm not going to equip it. Have I got anything I can sell? Let's have a look. Oh, how much was the... I got some Charm Gas a while ago. It doesn't give much. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I got a Drill Horn I could get rid of, to be fair. I don't need it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, There's the Dark Cloak, which was good, but I've unequipped him anyway, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Any accessories we've got spare I can get rid of? I don't think there's really any thing I can be like, oh yeah, I don't need that at all. Power Brace, I got 1, that's fine. I got 2 Bolt Power S's, which is nice, but yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll buy 1 more of them. So I'll also buy the Laser Cannon. Never mind, I need 2,000 more bit. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was 20,000. Okay. So, what we're going to do first is I want to go back to the Asuka Circle. And my reason for this is I want to try and do some secret card battles in this part while we're leveling up the Digimon. Because I figure that's more interesting than me just running around in circles. So the hole I need is, according to this, it is the Southwest Freeze Mountain. So that would be... Best way there would be across this way. So I need a southwest hole, basically, on this mountain. But yeah, so we have like some secret Numamon and stuff that we could still fight. Okay, I need to figure out how to distinguish south from southwest on this area. Well, we'll just go in this first hole here and see where it leads us after we fight this Mammothmon. So just in case you're just tuning in now, we're basically trying to get to level 45 before we progress the story any further, because there's a very important side quest that you can only do when all of your Digimon are... Well, when one of your Digimon is level 45. We're currently only in like the lower 40s. And from what I found out, I've got a lot of level grinding to do before I'll hit level 45. But in the meantime, there are 5 Numamon, these little greeny, slimy Digimon underground. There are 5 Black Agumon, who's like a black version of, well, Agumon that we have here. And there's also 5 Tamers around the world. Now these are all like optional, you do not have to do them, but they give some really good cards if you defeat them. Which is why I really want to go out of my way to find them. Something tells me it's not this one. I think I've picked the wrong hole here. It's the south, what is it? Can we go to the south one? Does that take us anywhere? No, I don't want this hole. We want the other one. Because that'll only take us through the Amaterasu server. And what I need to do right now is I need to go to the Asuka server. So I need to find my way across to that hole over there, which I believe I need to go actually a little bit up the mountain to get to. But yeah. Ooh, if I come on, that's alright. Now thankfully, although obviously it's all level grinding and going to take us a bit to get to 45, all of our Digimon are going to get strong techniques, which we can then transfer to other forms. So, you know, although it is level grinding, it will be very rewarding to do so. My main goal though for now is I want to go find this hole and I want to go back to the Asuka server, because most of the things I need to do are in the Asuka server for this part. Now originally I was going to go back to Asuka City and just start from there, but I figure since I'm so close to the north, I'm already in the north sector, I could just take a hole that goes from the Amaterasu server north sector to the Asuka north sector, and then start doing some of the secret things in the Asuka north sector. Basically work my way around the world. But I figured rather than me just staying in one place, running around in circles for ages and fighting things, it'd be more interesting if I'd go around, get these card battles done. I'm aware that my deck isn't... None of my decks are finished. Like, I'm missing some freeze bugs and stuff, which would help my deck out a lot. But I have got some other good cards that can help me a bit to even the odds. Basically, freeze bug is a card that cancels out the effect of the last used of a program card that someone's trying to use. And we've seen them a lot in different card battles, so it's a very annoying card. Oh, it's here. It's that hole. There we go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright, so what I need to do now is, it's all in the south direction. Where do I want to go to is the question. I think the other one is... Ooh, actually. Alright. I'm just going to go south, and we'll see where that takes us. Because there are two southern exits that would be interesting for us. Like that. I will be, with these parts, I am jumping through, looking at guides a lot more. Goes to Amaterasu. North is near Amaterasu's Shanmu City. Yes, I know that. That'll take us to Wind Prairie if we go that way. We don't want to go there. Wind Prairie was like right at the beginning of the game. Like, I could go from there, but I don't really want to. I want to actually go back to Asuka City, around that area in this part. So I'd rather actually go to Asuka City from Asuka North Sector. So I need to go across and then down. It's basically going to be the route we take. Thankfully, we're starting to get a bit stronger and a bit bulkier against these powerful Digimon underground. Like, a few parts ago, that would have just decimated me. I've also equipped the counter crest to everyone just to try and speed up some of the level grinding here. But yeah. Here I want to just go down 1 or 2 times, and this should hopefully take us to Asuka Freeze Mountain. This looks promising. Also, that was quite a quick tunnel. Okay, well, after this. This is what's nice about the underground in this game, is it's such a shortcut through different sections of the game once you know which tunnel goes where. The problem is obviously it's not always clear where the tunnels go, but it's incredibly helpful if it does. How does that make sense? It's incredibly helpful once you know where you're going, because, like I say, there's tunnels that take you all around the world, and there's a lot of really useful things underground. The problem is just all the dead ends. having maps really helps out. I do kind of wish the game included a map for the underground. Like, I understand in the underwater why there's no map, because it's just a straight line most of the time. But the underground is a lot more confusing in this game than the underwater sections are. It's not the end of the world though for me, like I say. That's why we have online resources. That's why I really appreciate the help of all these different guides online that chart out maps and things. The other good thing about battling all these Digimon is we're going to be getting a lot of money, which I need to get the weapons and things I'm going to need for the Legendary Weapon side quest, because you need a lot of money for it. There should be Asuka, yes, Asuka server North Sector. Now my first goal is actually to go right back up to the city here. So right near Genbu City, we need to go in the hole that's there. And I did try to remind, if I've put it down correctly, I did try to write down the pathways and the tunnels. So I don't get so lost. Yeah, it's also nice to come back to the Asuka North Sector, where we bump into, like, Mergemon here, for example. Which is, you know, a decently strong Digimon, but he's nowhere near as threatening as some of the Digimon we were fighting in Amaterasu, at least. They're not great XP, but they're not bad. The level... these would be, like, mid-30s, I think, the Digimon here, in this area. Which was around where we were when we got to this section. Because the North Sector is around level 40, and then the West Sector is about level 40 in the Amaterasu server, and then like mid-40s or so by the time you're in for the North Sector in Amaterasu. Something like that is an estimate. But they still get good enough XP where we're getting a level up. Right, so I need the tunnel that's right next to the city, if I did this right. No, you're just a normal tamer, I'm not fussed about you. Is it this hole? Yes, I believe it is this hole right here. Alright. Now, if I've done this correctly, which I'm hoping I have, the path should be down, left, up, left. And that should be it. Let's give it a go. So this is the Freeze Mountain next to Genbu City hole. And then we're actually going to, rather than go to the city, we're going to go back to Snow Mountain after this. Down left. So. Yeah, okay. Hello, Digimon. The blue Digimon. Try a mechanical bash. Let's see how much it does. I do like Digimon. He is a very cute Digimon. Yeah. I have been watching, before I went on a little holiday trip, I've been rewatching Digimon recently. And I gotta say, the second series of Digimon, Adventure 2, I've been having a really good time. We just finished it the other day, and I gotta say, I think it holds up really well. I really like the characters. Ken and Cody were always my two favourites, but I've really loved Davis. He tends to get the funniest lines, more than anyone else in that season. I do wish some of the stuff wasn't so, like, rushed. Like, we don't get to know much about the Dark Ocean, this mysterious world that they introduce, like, right near the start of the series. It's just sort of one of those mysteries, which I guess is cool that it's a mystery, but, you know, I wanted to know more about... I like knowing more about how the digital world works. Although I will say, too much of it is a bad thing as well, because I think some of the later properties of Digimon start to explain too many things, and it starts to become less fantastical to me and leads a bit too heavily into the sci-fi and not so much into the mystery of the world, which is kind of what I liked about the original Digimon. It was this adventure around a strange world. And don't get me wrong, like, there's great things about modern Digimon. I just think I really like, for me, Digimon Adventure 1, 2 and 3 are like all I need for Digimon, plus this game. But I do want to try and, like, dip my toes into, like, new stuff now and then. Like I say, I really like the card game. I'm looking forward to when they make that eventually on the mobile devices. I'm hoping someday this game does get a remake, because I think this game would absolutely blossom if, like, a modern remake that still keeps the gameplay of this similar. It just, like, does a little touch up on you know, make it prettier, just like fix some of the little, give us like easier backtracking options, like maybe like a fast travel system alongside the underground and the seabed, and like I don't need like more content, I just need like little polishes for this game. But I think it could be done. I think they could do a lot of fun things with it. Like, I think this game's got a good foundation, it just needs little touch-ups here and there. I mean, I say that, this is still my favourite game of all time, but like, even I'll acknowledge this game has a lot of flaws that could be fixed. Like, reducing how many times you have to go back to characters for certain side quests, or giving directions, like just saying, go here for this side quest, would make a lot of it easier. And it would cut down a lot of the issues of backtracking and needing a guide to figure out where you're going in this game. But to be fair, I think this game's a lot better than most old retro RPGs tend to be for directions. They tend to give at least a vague whereabouts to where you should go. I just think some specifics and bits and pieces like that would help. Okay, I'm hoping I've done this right. It should be down left, then I just go up left to the end. So, yeah, not there. So we'll just keep going up left for a bit. Until eventually we'll bump into him. He should be at the end of this path, if I have it right. There should be a Numamon here. I don't know how long I have to go for, but we'll see. Also, I'm hoping I didn't get my lefts and rights confused. I did forget to write down which cards and things they give, but I guess that's the fun of just exploring and seeing through the matches. There are definitely some scary duels underground though with these Numamon and Black Agamon we're going to be fighting. They do have some really powerful decks, so I might not be able to win on the first attempt, but we'll keep going until we get a win. Yep, okay. I meant to click Mechanical Bash, but yeah, I'll just attack normally, that's fine too. I also figure because I used a lot of Renamon last part, I'm going to try and use Monmon a bit more here. And with the counter crest, at least it's a bit more likely that I'll be able to deal damage to Digimon. Because the problem right now is that my best technique on Monmon is Mechanical Bash, which is fine, but not a lot of Digimon in this part of the game are weak to Machine, so it does okay damage, but it's not like as good as some of Renamon or Agamon's attacks are at the minute. I didn't realise I think Monmon leveled up during this. Ooh, we learned Dino Buster, nice. We will be learning similar techniques for a bit, but Cannon Dramon will eventually unlock some like unique moves of their own. Yeah. Oh, this should be the room if I have it right. Please tell me I have it right. Oh, we got a Numamon. Yeah, we got a Numamon. Here he is. Hello. You're here, let's fight. Alright. Which one's this? This is Shining Empress, okay. Let's go for the green deck. Draw Calamon. Opponent goes fast, that's fine. So, you may notice we have one or two different cards, but overall the deck's still pretty much the same. Like, I don't think we had this in Curly Cycle before. It's basically a card that lets you take a card from the trash, reuse it. I'm hoping, do they have a blue? They have no blue blocks, so I can use a Vicious Hacking here to see what they've got. Let's have a look. Aha, so, here's what they got. They got some powerful white Digimon here. So there'll be about 100 power or so. But this is the card that's scary, Desire Access. Basically, they chuck out their whole hand to draw 6 cards from the deck. That is not what we want to deal with. Now, I am worried about the power of my Digimon. I could equally cycle and get rid of another thing, so actually I'm going to do that, just to help my chances here. We can grab that Vicious Hacking, and then we can use it a second time. This is why Curly Cycle is so good, and is one of the best cards for a green deck. Because green decks don't have the best program cards, but they're not bad. They're more about like boosting their own stats and things. But now, if I do this, I can chuck out that War Greymon, and now we have an easy time winning this round. Because all they have is 2 Digimon. And I can just summon a Leomon, and I can get rid of both their Digimon and win. Although, what I might just do is not even get rid of both. I might just delete. Or do I want to return or delete? I'm gonna return. No, I don't want to return one to the hand. I want to just destroy that one. Because I should be able to win this with just the stats. Yep. And now that leaves me with a boosting card and a removal card going back to my deck. That was a really good first turn, actually. I got the right cards for that situation. Because if I didn't have that Vicious Hacking, that Desire Access is scary to go up against. Let's see what they do. Ooh, we got 2 Vicious Hackings now. That's nice. They got 1 blue, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Vicious Hacking. They're probably going to have a Freeze Bug, yep. But this is where I have a little trick for dealing with Freeze Bug. You see, I can't get rid of Freeze Bug, so I can't stop them from preventing my first Vicious Hacking. But with a second Vicious Hacking, I can still use it. Okay, so they have 2, they can summon 2 Angemon. 14, 28, another 28, so that's what? 56. 75, also, yeah. I don't want them to draw any more cards, so I think I gotta get rid of that Charge Terminal. Let's see, what have I got? I don't know if I'm gonna win this round, but we'll give it a go. Because we got some power here. I can remove 1 Digimon and we can boost 1 by 20. We might just about win. This is going to be close because they have that Summon 2 Angemon card left. Which will give them a big boost. But I don't think it's enough. Oh, well, no, I think let's see. Yeah, it's just enough. That's fine though, because I can remove 1. So we get rid of that Pangemon. Because they only have 2 Angemon, so it's not a big deal. They have no more cards left to play. And we win. Look at that. We only have to deal with 1 Freeze Bug in that whole round. That's why Vicious Hacking is even better than Freeze Bug. Because Vicious Hacking can just ruin any of their strategies. Alright, that was a good one. That was a nice, simple victory there. Let's see what we win. We got Rare Booster 3, and I believe we get another card. I think we get that Desired Access, which is interesting. Lost, I'll give. Rosemon 2 is approved. Oh no, it's the Rosemon. Okay, cool. Let's go have a look at our new card. Which I believe is a card for white decks. Which would make sense. Looking for Rosemon 2. Go until we get to the white card. Where is Rosemon? There it is. Rosemon 2. AP and HP become 20 times the number of your Digimon on the field. Now, Rosemon 2, I don't think it's bad. It's an okay card. All these special Digimon cost 4, so you really want it to count. The problem with Rosemon 2 is you need a lot of Digimon on the field to make it valuable. But what saves Rosemon 2, thankfully, is the fact that if you can time it to be at the right moment, you can do something with it. What I mean is, let me go get it to have a look. So basically, I'm going to put it in the deck, and the reason is, for a white deck, Summon Angemon is a card that we really want, which we actually have 2 copies of, thankfully. So with that card, we can get the field full and make it quite powerful, because you would need 20, 40, 60, 80. You would need 4 or 5 cards on the field to get it to 99.99, which is the max power you can be at. And I feel like it's built okay for this sort of deck, but you got to be careful, obviously, with if you're able to play it or not. But I think it's okay. It's not bad at all. I still would argue the Saber Leomon we won from last time is a lot stronger. It's certainly not bad. It's a fine card. I'm going to take out 1... No, I want Gold Aura for this deck, because it is my... I'm going to take out 1 Beast Energy, because I'm going to put Ecoli Cycle in, because I think it's a really useful card in general, for all my decks. Yeah, I think for this one... See, I've put the Summon Angemon in, because I think it's such a useful summon card to help out a deck. Do I want to take out... I'm going to take out, actually, 1 Gold Aura in exchange for Ecoli Cycle. I want to put it in all my decks, I think it's such a useful card. But yeah, So we got a rare summon 3. Rare booster 3, sorry. So what I want to do now is I need to make my way out of the underground tunnel here. And we need to go to Snow Mountain next. That is our next destination. For the next one. So, if you haven't noticed yet, the Numamon basically give Digimon cards, while the Black Agumon give program cards. But yeah, Desired Access is a pretty scary card from that Numamon to fight against. But yeah, if you have a few vicious hackings or freeze bugs, you should be alright. That wasn't too bad of a match for us. I figure even if I'm not going to use the coloured cards, I want to get all of them anyway because, you know, I don't want to. This will be like my special save data I keep. That I want to. If I ever want to mess around on this game with like the card battles, I can mix around different decks and things. But yeah, Mechanical Bash. Because I do really love the card battle in this game. Like, I really wish they made it like a real thing. Like, there have been a few Digimon card games, but they're very different to this one. And I really like how this one plays. It's quite straightforward and fun. But yeah. So what I need to do now is I need to get out of this tunnel and I need to go to Snow Mountain is my next location. Because we've got a few more tunnels and other bits and pieces to do in the north sector of Asuka. But most of this part we are going to be spending time in the Asuka server, because that's where I've left most of the stuff that needs doing. But it's also a good opportunity to just get some level ups too. So I'm torn because on the one hand I'm like, oh, I want to get on with these side quests, but I'm also appreciating any battle I bump into because it's getting me one step closer to getting to level 45. So as soon as we hit 45, you better believe I'm going to try go start the Legendary Weapon side quest, because I've never done it before, so it's new and exciting for me. I've never even done these card battles before. Basically, I would just play through the story and just finish it, but what happened when I first played the game through to the end was I beat the story mode, and you know, I was all excited and happy, and I was like, cool, I'm done with the game. And I found out there's like a whole post game, and I was like, oh cool, so what do you have to do? And that's when I learned that most of the stuff in the post game requires a lot of things doing before you beat the game. And I was like, well, that kind of ruins a lot of the, like, what I was looking forward to. So yeah, but then I found out like it's a lot of stuff that you've got to do. Like there's a lot of specific requirements, and it's just a pain. From what I've read, supposedly you can do these side quests in the post game, but everything's all underground and in like confusing places. And I don't know for certain if you can do the legendary weapon part, because you can't go to the north sector in the post game. In fact, you can only go to the Asuka server. No, not the Asuka server. The central server / east server in the post game, which does really limit the exploration. Because basically you're supposed to just do some special secret battles, and then like there's like a post game card battle tournament as well, which I also want to do. But all these things require stuff in the story mode, which is really annoying because I wanted to do it. But I can at least say I have beat the story mode of this game before. And if I was just doing that now, we probably would be done like in a couple of parts. But because I'm wanting to do this post-game stuff as well, it does mean that there's going to be a bit of level grinding involved. But we'll work through it. Cannon drawn. been a while since we've seen little baby Munmon here. Because I haven't been ambushed in a while. Just a refresher, ambush basically means the enemy Digimon attacks you first, and you start the battle off in your pre-Digivolved form. Which, just for the record, if you really wanted to play the game with Digivolving, like starting as a rookie in every battle, you can do that. I don't know why you'd want to, but that is sort of how the game's default is set to default. But there's a setting in the status menu that we did it way early in the series that basically says like battle Digivolve on, and it basically means that when you start a battle, you start the battle as that Digivolution. So I have it set to Canondramon, for example, right now. It's one of those settings that I don't know why you'd want to do the manual Digivolve in every battle. I guess if you want the animation or like being authentic to the show, but yeah, you definitely want that setting on, just to save a lot of time. All right, we're back. So what I need to do now is go to I need to go to Snow Mountain, which luckily is in the very next area from here. And the hole we need is behind the inn, which is good because I actually may need to use the inn after this. So yeah, what we want to do is we want to use the hole right back here. Where's this? We just go down right. Oh, hang on, sorry. Down to right and then up right to the end. That's the route for this one. So yeah, they definitely tuck these little battles away in secret spots underground. I do kind of wish that there were like Digimon around telling you, ooh, maybe you'll find a Numamon here, or maybe there's a car battle under here, or keep going this way to find this, like, or keep going this way, you may find something, if they wanted to be more vague about it. Like, this is the sort of thing where a remake would really help this game, because they could put those little hint Digimon around more, or they could find ways to speed up your travel underground or underwater. Because some people quit the game at this point. Like, some people hate the underground that much that as soon as they get Digimon, some people have just put the game down and gone, nah, I'm done with it. Whereas for me, I really like it because I like exploring the underground. I like finding all the secret treasures and these little card battles, and I like getting my Digimon leveled up underground. But I do also appreciate that it is intimidating because there's nowhere to heal while you're underground, so you're left to just your own healing items, which can be scary. But you can see here, I've already got 27,000 bit now. So I've got about 7,000 bit from a bunch of battles underground, and yeah, it's paying off well. Although my Munmon is starting to run out of MP, so I'm going to switch to Renamon for a bit. I'm going to switch to Renamon specifically because the Thunder and Water techniques do better under here. Just checking out Sakuyamon equipped, I do. Alright, so let's keep going. So we're looking for, this should be our last Numamon, I believe. Because I think we battled a few, I think we got Griffinmon, we got Black, and another one last time. Oh, hello. Found an exit, going off for an exit. Okay, cool. Down 2, now we need to go right. So we're not going down here, we're going right. Up this way. And then up right to the end. It's basically just up right. I like when the battles are at the very end of a tunnel, so I'm not having to check these like side paths. It just saves me a bit of time. Up right, okay, that would be up left, so yeah, we want to keep going this way, I guess. How high does this go to? We will hit a point where eventually they will just will end in the tunnel. But yeah. Alright. Let's see how Lightning Bolt does to you, Digimon. Such a nice animation. The little like lightning bolts there. 700, jeez. See, I'm actually kind of disappointed that Renamon still isn't one-shotting Digimon yet with that. It makes me... I'll have to try the water technique next battle. Just to see if it was better with water than it was thunder against Digimon. It has been a bit since I've played. Like I say, I've had a little holiday, but I'm back now. I basically go back into routine starting tomorrow with work and everything. But for now, I'm here enjoying my little Digimon game. This should be the end of the tunnel. Yeah, there you are, the final Numamon. Alright. What's the name of your deck? Dark Evil King, okay. You know what, let's use the white deck, because I did just get that new card, so maybe we'll get to show it off in this fight. We got a Vicious Hacking. I see no Freeze Bugs, because there's no white cards there. So let's have a little look at what are they holding right now. What hand are we going to use them with? Ah, it's a Summon Devimon. Right, so this is a multiple Devimon deck, that's fine. And they can delete one Digimon. One delete Digimon, 4 Devimon. Well, we want to get rid of that Desire Access, because that lets them draw loads of cards. Alright. So we can get rid of 2 Devimon, which is good already. We can beat 2, but we can't beat the other 2. So what I think I want to do, they can delete my Digimon. Alright, I need something big here. It's kind of tricky. So, I could get rid of their... Let me think. I could grab another Vicious Hacking and get rid of the other one. I could go from Charge Terminals, try and draw 2 cards and hope those 2 cards are really good. I could go a Coley Cycle, but I don't think that really helps me much. They have a card to delete my 1 Digimon, right? I can use a Summon Angemon to then get 2 Digimon back out, is my thought. But 2 Angemon won't beat 1 Devimon, the Devimon. I think I want to get rid of that Desire Access. The problem here, there's a lot of risk in this play. Let's go for this, Gold Aura. Let's see what we can do here. Because I don't want them to delete my Digimon. I can get rid of 2 Digimon in their hand. They had 4 though, didn't they? 4 and a delete. Yeah, I don't think I could beat this. I think it's just too many cards. Yeah, I think I should have gone for the other one. You know what? Where's the... Well, let's get rid of that first of all. Go from there. Because I'll have 4 Devimon on the field is the problem here. I'll keep going. Let's see how the duel goes, but this is already a bad start here. Like, yeah, look at that. That's just way too many numbers on the board. Let's see what we needed. 19, 38. Yeah, I could have beat it. It's fine. I don't think it's the end of the world to lose round 1. Maybe the next round might be easier. And if not, we just try again. That's what I mean, no, like, some of these battles are going to be rough, because they do have really powerful decks. Like, that was just mean. Yeah, see, this is my problem. I'm not drawing a lot to, like, help me out here. Summon Angemon would be great. My worry is, what do they have? I don't know what they've got. They probably have Freeze Bug. I'm actually going to go for a Charge Terminal. I'm going to grab that and see what we draw. Also, I've got a complete waste of a card because Chaos Virus is useless in this duel. Because they're all black Digimon, so I can't delete any of theirs. Okay. I don't know if I'll beat them. This might just be a case of a redo here. Let's see what they did draw. So many cards. They have a Freeze Bug, because that's what the blue one is. Either that or it's a Control Parts. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't think my board is very strong compared to what they could have. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we aren't winning this. Are you kidding me? Ball summon Lady Devimon? That's so mean. I can't. Yeah, no. Next, let's retry. Jesus. Yeah, that's not good. At least I know what I'm up against now. I actually think this might be a good one for the brown deck. And the reason I'm thinking that... Well, I don't know. I feel like... It's beatable with a white deck. I just need the right play. I'm gonna go for the white deck again. Let's try again. No, I know I can win this. I just need the right cards. See, that's better already, right there. Let's start with a charge terminal to draw 2 cards. I really need vicious hacking as soon as possible. Good. Okay. Oh, look at that. No! That's what I didn't want. Oh, God's sake. I need vicious hacking right now. I don't know what they're going to draw. So I gotta be ready for it. Okay, do they draw? They didn't draw any blue cards though. That's a big thing there. Right. Before they do anything, let's vicious hacking right away. What have they got? What do they have? 5 cards from the deck into the trash. We don't want to deal with that. Definitely not. But they can deceive Clerk is the problem here. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of that right away. They're going to deceive Clerk. So we're going to power charge. We're going to get the... I could equally cycle, but I kind of want to save it. Trade charge. Right. I know charge terminal would be nice, but I need to keep getting rid of cards in the hand. I need to, like, probe for what's happening here. Let's see what they go for. Oh, we have to get rid of something. What do I want to get rid of? Honestly, yeah, the power boost, probably. I don't think the power boost is necessary right now. I've got a different strategy in mind. It's a black card, okay. That's fine. I need to use another vicious hacking to see what they've got. What did they get? Well, they didn't get a vicious hacking, that's good. They've got 2 Lady Devimon, this one, a Venom Myotismon, and a Diaboromon. Honestly though, Venom Myotismon's way bigger of a threat with that 60 damage. They don't have anything else they can play, thankfully. I could do that. But what my plan is going to be... Here's what we're going to do. I've got a strategy that should give me the win here. We're going to summon Sylphimon. Honestly, letting that desired access go off might be what we needed to win this. Also, they didn't use the summon Devimon, which is interesting. So, first thing I want to do is bounce this back to the hand. Significantly weakening them from what they had. Next, we're going to play that summon Angemon. It gets us 2 Angemon onto the field. But that's not all. Now, I'm going to play Ecoli Cycle, which lets us get a card from the trash, basically reuse it. And what's really cool about this is we can get any card. But I want the Summon Angemon again. So we can do this. We summon 2 Angemon. Now, even if they go for that Summon Devimon, they shouldn't be able to beat this. Yeah. There we go. That's fine. We still win because we're already stronger, but we also gain 4. A 4 combo. There you go. I actually think that was easier than dealing with the other one. But I also had the right sort of cards for that, to be fair. I had a lot of good drawing cards there. And that Ecoli Cycle helps a lot. Alright. Anything special? See, that's a pretty iffy hand. I mean, we got 3. We did get 3 of a kind, which is nice to have. So let's use that charge terminal right away. What I need here is some white Digimon so we can summon them. Alright, I've got 1 white card, that's okay. I need a way to protect my Digimon or to get a second... I need something big here. What do we get? okay. Not the best. It's fine. They have a freeze bug, which I don't love. We don't like to see freeze bug. Yeah, I don't know if I can win this round. We'll see. No! Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. Oh? Unless they have another one? Okay, that's not what I expected at all. Okay. They have 3 cards. That's fine so far. 2, 4, 6. They did get rid of my combo, which is interesting. So what do they do now? They pass. That's interesting. Why do they pass? Alright, well, I'm not letting that go without a big move. You better believe I'm going for the flex win here. I know this is a little waste of time, but oh, come on, I need this right now. After that last beatdown I had, nah. Let's go all in, to the max. That's interesting though, they only had 2 summoned Devimon this time, not 3. Lady Devimon, not 3. Maybe this is to counter you trying to disrupt the hand. Because I feel like both times they had better cards when I didn't disrupt the hand. But there you go, we got Rare Booster 5, and I believe we get the Black Digimon as well. We got Demon as proof, which I believe is actually Creepymon. Let's have a look at him. Card armor. I wish I could just go straight to him, but oh well. Nope. Pretty sure Black Digimon are quite far in. Wait, did I already get Marine Angemon? Maybe I did last time? No, I'm missing. I think I'm missing that one. Yeah, there's a secret, I think I'm missing another secret Digimon actually. I don't know, we'll find out in a bit. Yeah, there's Griffinmon, so we have Griffinmon. There he is, Creepymon. Add 10 times the number of cards in Trash Can to AP. Pretty good. It's a slightly weaker version of what we have on the... what's it called? Saber Leomon, where it gains 20 times the number of AP and HP for the number of cards in the trash. So yeah, pretty damn good card for a black deck. And also just a good card in general, like if you wanted to play it in your normal deck you could. Just bear in mind you need 4 black power to summon it. Or 1 scramble up if you don't have enough, but it's in your hand. Basically scramble up is a program card that lets you summon any Digimon from your hand, regardless of what you need to summon it. Like blocks to summon it. But yeah. So the next hole we need to go to is actually still in the North Sector, but it's in Boot Mountain. So what I'm going to do, first of all, let's test Grand Wave against Dromogimon, is once I'm out of this hole, I'm going to go to the inn and just quickly top up my MP, basically, and then we'll go to Boot Mountain. Oh, that did great damage there. Dromogimon. What does Dromogimon do to us? Ooh, a lot. Okay. Still got to be careful of Dromogimon. Lightning Bolt, take him down, Renamon. Nice. Every bit of XP helps. 59, almost level 60 Sakuyamon. So I'm going to need to just heal up. I did buy plenty of life discs and supercharges, just to make sure that that'd be good for level grinding for a bit. I mean, I could, to be fair, just go to the next hole, but I figured because I'll be coming out behind the inn anyway, I may as well use the inn before continuing. Did I pick the wrong path? Oh, in the wrong way. Yeah. Was it down? I think it was down. I think I was supposed to go down and then... Right. Yeah, because I'm on the... Yeah, that's it. Okay. I have such short-term memory for some reason. I just forget about, like, which ways I've gone already. The maps aren't much help for this one because they don't do a good job of outlining which one. They don't have the cards. The tunnels that have the cards just look like dead end tunnels, so they're not very clear which tunnel it is. Basically, I had to watch a separate video to find these secret tunnels. Oh, Renamon's 44, we're so close! And we've got Drill Horn, and Sukuyamon's level 60. A lot of good milestones we're hitting there. Sukuyamon is already becoming one of my hardest hitting Digimon, which is nice. My plan basically is once I've got the techniques all unlocked on Renamon, and I'm feeling good about Sukuyamon, I'm going to start training probably Rosemon up, continue training Rosemon up to 99 to get our next evolution. And then from there, I might train up Devimon to get a special evolution, because Devimon is usually pretty hard to unlock Digimon, and I really love the Devimon line in Digimon. But this secret form you get for leveling Rosemon to 99 comes with some of the best healing techniques, and I think that would be really helpful for me, because it saves a lot of money, since I can just use my MP wherever I go to heal. But yeah. Alright, we're back at Snow Mountain. What is Renamon's MP like? You know what? I'm actually going to keep going for a minute because I'm going to be using Renamon anyway. I forget that's not a path. I'm going to go to the... We need to go to Boot Mountain at the exit that's near Snow Mountain. Alright. Let's see how much Lightning Bolt does to you, Mojamon. Is this a one-shot? Yeah. Nice. To be fair, 205 XP is not loads different from what we've been getting anyway. Most of the Digimon have been giving us like 200, 300 XP anyway. So, if you want to train somewhere a little bit weaker, North Sector is actually not bad to go back to. If the Amaterasu North Sector is a bit much for you. Although I feel like at this point in the game, you should probably be fine with the Amaterasu North Sector. It's only slightly stronger than here. Well, okay, the Digimon hit quite hard, but like they still have that big weakness to fire techniques to exploit. And as you can see here, the Mojamon doesn't like special attacks too much, so that and a counter crest should do you fine. Speaking of which, counter crest. Yeah. Now, thankfully, Renamon's Sukuyamon form has a really good final technique to use, unlike the Taomon, the ultimate form of Renamon. It has a similar effect where it does like extra damage to like Ghoul style type Digimon, but what makes this one better is it's actually a special attack, which is how the first one should have been. But oh well. Oh, wait, there we go. I have to go all the way around to get to that section that I need to be at. I need this here, and it's this hole right here, I believe. Boot Mountain, near Snow Mountain, we need to go down, down, right, and then up. Hopefully I've got the right hole here. I really am hoping I've got the right one. Down. I'm hoping I got this right, because I wrote down, down, right, then up, but I'm not sure if that's down twice, then down, right, then right, then up. We'll find out in a minute. So we're on the left side. If this works, going right and then up should be the right way to do it. I think this is the tunnel that I got confused with last time because I thought it was in the snowy area and I couldn't find it. Turns out I was just one screen away. But in my defense, some of the guides online aren't always the clearest, so a video guide is a lot more helpful for me. Yeah. Well, didn't even get a level up there. Fair enough. I'm hoping I've got this right. Should just be... Assuming I've got the right hole here. Should just be going up here, and this should be the right way. Nothing there. I've got to check all the little gaps in case. So I don't remember if this one's at the end or not. Oh, wait, that's a Black Agumon. There he is. Hello. You're here. I've been waiting for you. Alright. Black Agumon. The Energy Revolution deck. Okay, I'm going to go for my brown deck. I feel like energy makes me think this might be a problematic thing for my power deck, my other decks. Alright, let's see what happens. Getting a black energy. They have a freeze bug, so I gotta watch out for that. From the looks of it. I can get rid of 2 Digimon at least. I want to go ahead and grab either a Charge Terminal or a Vicious Hacking. I feel like they have a freeze bug, so I'm actually going to go grab a Charge Terminal instead. Try and draw 2 cards and hope for the best here. Because they don't tend to freeze bug your Charge Terminals, they tend to use it more on like cards that will destroy their side. So I feel like Charge Terminal gives me a better chance here. Ew, not bad, okay. Oh, okay, they just pass. Cool. Cool. I have 2 Black Mega Gargomons and 1 Andromon. Let's see what we can do with this. 2 Digimon, okay. What are they up to? What are they cooking here? Put 1 non-black Digimon away. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Let's test it by trying to remove a Digimon. That's fine. I'll still beat them right now. They bring a Devimon. I can still beat this, though. Yeah, I'm still stronger, so what's their last play? Nothing. Okay, cool. That was an easy play. All that worrying and it didn't do much. So what's the big card in this? I don't remember what this one has. So Black Agumons tend to have like a very special program card. Ooh, that's an interesting hand. With one exception, but we'll see. Put a brown Digimon from the opponent's hand into trash. Of course. Of course they have one to get rid of brown Digimon. Okay. Draw 2 cards. Okay. That's their Charge Terminal. Alright, what do they do next? Draw 2 cards. Of course they do. Bing, bing. I'm really worried that they're going to freeze bug. Or cause big issues with me. Ah, there you go. Anti-power. This is their special card. It reduces all energy to 0. So we both have no energy left. No blocks left whatsoever. But what the trick is they're going to use black power to gain some back. While we have no energy. So yeah, I made the right choice of picking a brown Digimon deck. Funny enough, I still have 1 brown Digimon left in my hand. Ha they can't summon anything! Oh no, that's amazing! Wait, what happens now? Put all brown Digimon to trash. Ah, sneaky. Well, that sucks. And that's why we have these cards to help. There's Andromon. And they just passed! Oh my god, they couldn't summon anything of theirs. It's amazing. Alright then. So honestly, that might be a good card for the brown deck. I lost. Here's a very powerful card, Anti-Power. Honestly, I kind of like that from a brown deck, because I'm not going to be using energy anyway in that deck. So just shutting off their whole field turning off all of their players could be really nasty, actually. You wouldn't want to use it in a deck where you're using power, so I would probably only use this for a brown deck. Honestly, I'm actually going to get rid of one black energy. One of these black delete ones, because I think if you're against a black deck, they're kind of just dead in your hand. Anti-power is sneaky. I like that card a lot, actually. That's a fun card. Just turn off all the energy to 0 is wonderful. Yeah, I like that. That's a funny card. There you go. That is the first of the Black Agumons that we're battling in this part. I think that's actually the first one we've done. Yeah, we haven't got any more special program cards. Right. I believe I have to go across. Was it across here? Oh god, which way was it? No, it was this way. I'm sure it was. Yeah, I'm sure it was this way, and then I gotta go across there, and then I just gotta go up. I think it's just up 2. But yeah, I would only use that card in a deck where you're not needing energy. So that's why a brown deck's good for that. And to be fair, they definitely planned against brown Digimon, because they have a card that gets rid of all brown Digimon, which is really rude. But if you have some summon cards, that really helps for it. Like I say, like summon Angemon, or even you could even just use summon Hagurumon if you wanted to at the end of their turn. Just to flex on them with your little baby gears. But yeah, because that's the only summon brown Digimon card there is, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright. That one wasn't too bad, actually. That was a nice... So far, these duels have actually not been too bad. The black one was harder, but that's because... I actually think me interrupting their plays actually caused more trouble than just letting them go through with it. But yeah. So that's the Boot Mountain one done. Now, the last two holes we won in the Asuka server are all in the Amaterasu server. That doesn't mean we're done yet in this, because there's actually one more thing, special card battle I want to see. I may not be able to do it because you need really high charisma, but I figure I'll go have a look. Basically, in Kulon Pit, there is a tamer known as Mitaka, who may or may not be able to card battle us, and they have, each of these 5 tamers in the world have secret cards of their own. The catch is that to battle them, you need to not only win the tournaments, but you need a very high charisma stat for them to even accept card battle with you. But there's 5 tamers and they're all in the Asuka server, basically. But yeah. Ooh, Triceramon. Well, let's try give him a Giga Freeze. See how this does. Down he goes. Nice. Oh, I believe for Renamon, level 45 is like 66,000. It's like 68,000, something like that. But yeah. Mitaka is the one we're looking for. Which, if I have it right, is it this guy? Yes, it is. Oh, no. Alright, so yeah, he won't card battle us, unfortunately. Alright, so yeah, we don't have high enough charisma. So that's not going to work for us. But at least I know now. Basically, to get charisma up, what we're going to have to do is get charisma chips, which you can buy in Amaterasu City. They are a little bit expensive, but that's probably going to be our best bet for that. And obviously leveling up our Digimon a bit further. So we'll leave the tamers, because we actually can't do them anyway, even if I wanted to. And what I'm going to do now, instead then, is I need to go to the... I need the Asuka West sector specifically. So what I want to look at just quickly is if there's a hole from the Asuka North sector that could take us there. I don't think there is though, unfortunately. Badlands, maybe? Oh, maybe. Wait. Oh, maybe there's one in, is that right? Boot Mountain South might give us a hole that we need. Okay, let's try that. If I have this right... What's the blue one? Okay. Ceremony. If I've got this correct, the North Sector's Boot Mountain South Hole may take us there? Maybe? Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, why didn't Giga Freeze just insta-kill like it did last round? Because I got a critical hit. That's better. Alright. Yeah, if I'm looking at this correctly... Oh, look, 65, we went Ice Field, which is kind of a useless technique, but fine. Wait, is that one as well? Wait, what's this one? The pale one. East. I don't know, is that? No, that's north, definitely. That's the northern hole. East? This hole? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is the east hole. According to this, if I have it correct here, Coulon Mine East might, if I go south a few, take me to the north, the west sector. I don't know. It's worth a check. Right. So we are going... Let's see if this should, if I've got this correctly, just going south should take me to the west sector. Hello there. I love this game. This is one of my nostalgia games as well. I grew up with this game. I played it for different points in my life. When I was a kid, from my teenage years. I remember beating it when I was a teenager because I always wanted to finish it. And then I still come back to this game constantly. But yeah, we're just exploring the underground for some secret card battles, basically, at the moment. Ooh, Cory Sarimon, hello there. Cute little worm thingy. I believe you're weak to thunder. I think this is what we discovered last time, was this thing was weak to thunder or water, one or the other. It's like a metal bug. It's weak to one of those elements. Okay, it doesn't look like it's thunder. No, no, we don't like Confused Nebula. This is an annoying move. The confusion status. And we can't even countercrest it, I don't think. No. I'm confused. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna cry. Okay, that did a lot. Oh, don't run away. We'll sit up to you. Maybe you'll stay. We're confessing. Ah, we did not flee. Good. Oh, confusion's so dumb. I hate this status ailment. I mean, I love the goofy music and everything, but it's annoying because this is basically the match now, just picking random things. Leaving! I'm leaving this house! Okay. $500, jeez, that's a lot of damage. Boost. Okay, Renamon, I actually want you to attack. Dance? Whoa, dizzy! Alright. I guess that was I guess Cory Sarimon just wanted to watch us dance, seduct, and cry in front of them. We went through a lot of emotions in that fight. What are you gonna say, Guillemon? South is west sector, north is north sector. Cool. Yeah, that's true. We have Digimon here, which is the armor digivolved form of Armadillomon, but we never see Armadillomon. He only shows up in the card battle, unfortunately. It's a shame, because I really love Armadillomon, he's very cute. Alright, we are in South Badlands, and we want to go... Oh, look at that! Oh, perfect. I'm right near a hole that I need to go to. It is the hole near the desert on the top area. That works out so wonderfully for us. I should also, when I've done this, go to a city and check out these card packs, what we've got so far. Because we've still got some more battles to do. And I would like to keep upgrading my deck wherever I can. Okay, so we want to go up the stairs then, looks like. I do love the West Sector music, especially the Northern Badlands is one of my favourite tracks in the game. Hello, Ogamon. I hope you're ready for a Giga Freeze. If you're curious, by the way, the ice field basically creates a field around us that boosts the power of ice techniques for a little bit. It weakens another element. I think it's fire or something, but it's not very good. Yes, this is the 2003 version from the UK. So I'm doing all these card battles and training up my Digimon for the post-game content. Okay, it should be this tunnel, I think. It just says South Badlands Hall, near the desert, on top area, next to stairs. We're near stairs, I assume it's this one. So we're going down, down, right, and then up 2 after that. Yeah. Down, down, right, up 2. Ew, hello, Kumamon. Oh, I hope I've got the right one. Okay. Down, down. See, I didn't put, like, which direction down, so I assume I'm just going down this way. Oh, Ramon. I always forget Ramon's weakness. He's such a weird Digimon in this game. I think it's Thunder. I think he's counted as like a marine Digimon, because I guess he's supposed to be like a walrus sort of thing. He's so strange. Yeah. Alright. The really cool thing is there's a hole that's really close to us. Down, down. Right? Like this way? And then up 2 and we should find the Black Agumon. So not this one. I think either this room or the next room. This looks like it's this room. This feels like an end of the tunnel. Yay, there he is. There's the next Black Agumon. You're here, I've been waiting for you. Alright, what is this one called? What deck are we facing? Bombard folder. Let's go to the green deck. Our good old classic green deck. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Got a Vicious Hacking, not bad. Oh, they have 4 blue cards, that scares me. I don't like when I see blue cards, that tells me they've probably got Freeze Bug in the hand. Yep, there's a Freeze Bug. Of course they have. Maybe they don't have multiple Freeze Bugs, maybe that was the only one. I'm going to equally cycle, try and get back our Vicious Hacking. And let's try it again and see. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to summon 1 Digimon this turn, because I don't have enough energy to summon both. Let's see what they have. What do they have? See, they have program charges. It's annoying. Whole-handed trash and draw 6. That's terrible. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to get rid of that. That feels like the bigger threat. Let's see what happens. This is a weird one, but we'll see. The only one I can summon is Kabuterimon, so I guess I'll summon Kabuterimon. Mega Kabuterimon. Alright. They pass, of course they do. Now what I gotta do here is, I gotta get rid of their Presciomon. They might go for their program. Yeah, they're using program charge. That's fine. Let's add a program card from their deck to the hand. Let's see what they did. Charge terminal, so they're drawing 2 cards. Ugh, okay, fine. Let's just hope they can't summon anything. We got a green card, that's interesting. Okay, add 10, that's fine, I could still beat that. Still beat the gold aura. Right, is that everything? Plus 20, okay, now I've got to get rid of that, because that's where we'll lose if they do that. Take this, back in the hand, and the last 2 cards should just be the 2 Digimon that are back in the hand. There we go, that was a pretty decent first round, actually. Although I would like to draw more cards, because that was pretty close there. Okay, we've got plus 2 green energy at least, so regardless what happens this round, I at least will gain, at least have a little bit extra energy left. So like, sometimes it's good with coloured decks to have some of those block boosting cards. Oh, do they have? Just 2, okay. Alright, I'm stronger, that's good. Oh, Shogun Gekomon. Bring a Digimon from the hand, okay. What do we have? I can get rid of a Digimon, or I can boost a Digimon. That's all I've got. Scramble up a Digimon. Funny enough, I feel alright for now. I'm gonna get rid of the Sakuyamon. Let's zap that off there. Pick a card from the trash to hand. That's fine for now. We'll see what they do. We might have another Scramble up, maybe? Let's see. Nope, they just pass. Okay, so they didn't have anything that could play. Perfect. I'm actually surprised they didn't go for desired access or anything. For more draws, but fair enough. That was a pretty easy duel, all things considered. So what was the card? What was their, like, big scary card they had? Desired access! Ooh, that's a great card. Yeah, we want to use that. So this card is insanely good. Wait, no, I clicked the wrong thing. I meant to click card folder. I'm gonna go to all 3 decks and put them all in. To be fair, the card game with this game can be tricky if you don't have a strong enough deck to deal with some of the scary cards they have. But the nice thing is that they always have the same cards. Okay, put whole hand in trash and draw 6. It sounds bad, but this is a really good card because you can use it in any phase that you want. So if you play everything in the, like, in the battle phase, not the battle phase, it's the compound phase, the one, basically play it when you summoned all your Digimon out, you can then draw a bunch of cards. So it's like a better charge terminal. The only thing that isn't as good is you can't just use it immediately, you need to, like, decide when to use it. Okay, I want to use them. It's thematic. I'm actually going to take out 1 Chaos Virus, because I didn't like that. We'll go for a Desire Access in all 3 decks, because it's so useful. Any card that lets you draw cards is always going to be useful. Okay, the brown deck, meanwhile, what do I want to take out of this one? Honestly, since we have these cards, I don't think we need all these, like, Beast Energy cards. I think that's fun to run just 2 of them. No, not Chaos Virus, I want Desire Access, yeah. But yeah, I like it because we have 2 very special secret cards here. Yeah, the main thing with this game is just everyone will always play cards the same. So once you know what you're up against, my best advice is to just try and get those cards that'll help you disrupt their hands. So Vicious Hacking's really nice, Freeze Bug's great for stopping a play, Control Parts is another good card which lets you steal an opponent's Digimon. And then Eclipse Undo and Chaos Virus are good because they delete cards or return cards back to their hand. Right or down? I think it was down. But yeah, that's my best advice for the card game in general is fill your deck with program cards that disrupt them and then look at what you want to do with the rest of the deck. You probably want to theme it around a certain colour. This was not the one. I think this was the wrong way. But yeah. Oh, hello, Rockmon. Grand Wave's what we want, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be leveling up Sakuyamon until we get to their special technique. or until I can load some of the best techniques that they've got, because I really want to pass them on to my other forms. But yeah. I also now know there is a pathway for me to take to the north sector, which is nice. Green, green. Okay, down goes Rockbomb, that's good. Through the tunnel. Alright. Gotta get my way out of here. Thankfully, the next tunnel is actually right next to where Bayako City, which is in the very next area. So I actually don't have far to go from that. And the really nice thing about that tunnel is it's a really straightforward one where we just keep going up. That's it. That's all I've got on my notes. Just go up until you find it. So I think it's just at the end of the tunnel in that one. Got that right. North Suzuka Badlands. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah. But again, just as a reminder, before you do these battles, you need to beat both the dual islands, the one in the Asuka server and the one in the Amaterasu server. And then these Numamon and Black Agumon will start showing up underground. Otherwise, if you go to these places before that, they won't appear there. And you won't be able to get these like really powerful cards for your deck. Now, I have been putting a lot of the cards into my decks, but obviously some of the cards might not suit every deck. For example, that card, the S energy one, where it drops all energy to 0. You wouldn't want to use that in a deck that uses coloured blocks for your deck. So basically, if you're using a brown deck, it would work. You could also use it if you wanted to do like a white deck that was only using Summon Angemons or something, but you have to be careful when you use it. But yeah, it's a very sneaky card. I like that one a lot, actually. But it's very specific to what deck it would help with. But yeah. But that's kind of what I like about these powerful cards, is they're really strong, but they do also have, like, certain times where they're really powerful. Like, they're not all just spam this card to win the game. And you only get one as well, so it's quite balanced in that way. Which makes cards that can search for program cards even more useful for that purpose. Let's take out this Airdramon here. What I'm going to do, actually, before we go into this hole, is I think I'm actually going to... Well, actually, do I need to? Let me think. Do I want to do this now or after? No, actually, I'm going to do it now before we do the next card battle thing, because I want to get my Digimon healed up. And I also want to... I want to start building towards... I want to just check what cards I've won, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Let's heal at the inn. How much bit? 32,000, that's good. Still need to buy a bunch of weapons for the legendary weapon side quest, but we're getting progress made. So, I believe the Divamon is in here. Let's see if we won anything good from those duels that we've done, besides the one-of-a-kind cards that we got. But yeah, we're doing alright so far. We got quite a few of the secret duels done. We got, what? 2 rare 5s, 1 rare 2, 1 rare 3. Rare 2, anything good? Not really. We've got too many of those to use anyway. Got some Gatomons, which is nice. But, yeah. Rare 3. Ooh, Security Hall's quite good. That's a powerful card. That's going in my brown deck, definitely. I don't really need that one. These are okay, but they're not really exciting. That's good, though. Security Hall is great. I have debated putting Grismon in so I can build around the champions, because they're cheaper than some of the Ultimates and Megas, but you need quite a few champions to make it worthwhile. This is powerful, though. Being able to take 5 cards from your opponent's deck into the trash is so powerful. Absolutely going in my decks. Oh, we got some Black King Numemons. We brought the king. We like the king. Definitely good in the brown deck. What about the last one? Oh my god. Oh my god. I got another Marsmon. That's great. Okay. And I got 4 Black King Numemons. It's awesome. Can I buy anything good here? Nah, not really. Like, Andromon's not bad, but it's not great. No, I don't need you. No, not really. That's fine though. Yeah. So first thing I want to do here is, what am I going to take out? What am I going to take out actually? That's a question. You know what? I'm actually not super keen on these Panjamons. They don't add a lot to my deck. Imagine if it does heave. It's only 45 as opposed to the power of these other ones. Okay, I'm going to take out the Panjamons. I don't think they're really worth using for one. What was the card I was going to put in? No, not that. Return all cards and track. No, not that. That's the one. Security Hall we want. Absolutely. In any deck, definitely want that. Did I get anything else really worthwhile for this deck? I don't think I got anything special for this one. No, not really. Valkyramon. 42, 45. No. I think you're still better, aren't you? 45, 48, yeah. There you go. That's better at least. My green deck, I definitely am going to put another Marsmon in for now. I mean, 55 is pretty good. Costs 4, 33. Well. Maybe. I'm not sure actually. 32, 30 is good, to be fair, but I'm not sure now. No, I need those deletes because they're really helpful. They're always useful. Basically, until I get Freeze Bug, I'm running 4 of them. Then I'll swap a few of them for Freeze Bugs. No, we definitely want 4 of them. They're really helpful for searching cards for the deck. Those help. That gives a boost. I want to have 4 of them. I mean, I could take out that Green Force. I don't technically need it. Let's go Security Hall instead for now. Nah. Security Hall, sure. Mega Capaterimon, see, I think because it's just stronger, I'm going to take out Metal Garurumon for another Marsmon. I think it's just a better card in general. Wait, Rosemon 1? Oh, you're right, yeah, it's just Rosemon. How many Grappleomon do I have? 2. See, I really wanted to build this as like a Leomon deck, was my thought. Specifically, because I have Saber Leomon, I'd have 4 Leomon and then 4 Grappleomons. The problem is just it would be less Digimon. I'm like, I'm not sure. But Marsmon would be a good one to add with that. As like 4 of them, and then so say these were 4 Grappleomons, and then they were like 4 Marsmon. That'd be kind of a fun idea. Because Marsmon kind of links with Grappleomon. So I feel like he kind of fits the Leomon mold here. Because there's no Banjo Leomon in this game, I don't think. But yeah. Have you ever played Story Time Strangers? I've not played Time Strangers, no. Is that? I think that's the big one that everyone's been like really excited about. I think it's coming in. If that's the one I think it is, I think it comes out on Nintendo Switch in summer, which I'm hoping for because it does look good. I think one of the starters is also Devimon, which is one of my favourite Digimon actually. Which if that's the case, that's exciting for me. I'd love to know if you can have like the Devimon line through the game, because that'd be cool. Okay, I'm going to take out Andromon. I do love Andromon, but yeah. We got to respect the king. We got to get the king in here. We got to get that metal thing in there as well. Like, that's a good card. That's a great card actually. I'll take out a Beast Energy because the brown one does basically the same but better. I don't think there was any other special thing here. Oh, B, what did you do? Hang on. Sorry about that. Ah. Sorry about that. One of the cats just bumped the screen for a minute. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. See, if I really wanted to, I could build a deck that sneakily is all about like illegal access and like security and that basically dumps cards from their deck into the But I don't really want to do that. Not right now, anyway. I think all I want to do here is... Where is the browns? Where are they? Where's the brown Digimon? There they are. We're going to add 4 King Numamon because I love Black King Numamon. He's one of my favourite Digimon in this game. I mean, we've got to respect the king, you know? You can't not have the king here. He is a bit weaker, but honestly, he's fine. He's a bit stronger than Iandramon, just with a bit less HP. He's the king. We've got to respect the king. Who do I want to take out? Honestly, I might just take out Shikuyamon, because... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to bother with... This deck's not all about combos. Because this deck doesn't need to rely on blocks. I should just put the strongest Digimon in. And when we're talking strong, you don't get stronger than the king. I gotta, like, flick down to the bottom. Where are you? Where is it? Where is it? Like, I realise this does affect the combo thing, but honestly, with high stats and being able to freely summon them, I don't think it's the end of the world to make this one just all about powerful Digimon. Like that. Like, the weakest one is Hyandramon, who's still pretty powerful. Black King Numamon, Black Seraphimon, Black Mega Gargamon, and Black Imperialdramon at the end. That feels good. I feel like this is a... I feel like my deck's improving there. Alright, so we've opened all of our booster packs. Let's go. I've been to the inn, yeah. Now, let's go to the Noise Desert for the... I believe this is the last of the Asuka ones. And I think the rest are all on the Amaterasu server. And since I can't battle the Tamers, I don't really have any other reason to stay in the Asuka server after this. So once we've done this haul, I'm going to basically check the fastest way from here to the Amaterasu server and go from there. While we're underground. Apparently, this hole, we just go up until we find the Black Agumon we're looking for. It is a shame that I don't quite have the stat requirements for the Tamer fights yet. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, it'll pop up eventually. I just haven't got it yet. So, there's nothing elaborate about this. We're just going to go up and just check each pathway for a Black Agumon. Hello, Raymond. You're looking walrusy as always. I guess that's what it's supposed to be, right? Like, the seal, the walrus, like... Raymon's a weird Digimon. He is very weird to me. And this guy's not even the right colour. They're supposed to be blue. This is a red one. It's like he got a suntan. Alright. Anyway. Also, as soon as one Digimon hits level 45, we're switching to the next Digimon. Like, that's my idea at the minute. Okay, so if I have this correct, this should be where Black Agumon is. Yay! There he is. Hello. You're pretty easy to find. Alright, what's this one? What's this one called? The counter-attack folder. Okay, that sounds scary. Let's try the green deck for now. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we've got some good cards there, actually. Some really good cards. I don't want to waste my security thing just yet, because they very much could just freeze bug it, and I don't like that. So I want to try and draw some more cards. We also don't have any Digimons, that also doesn't help. Okay, yeah, not got much there. Like, I got cards to delete their Digimon, but we don't have much to, like, do anything else after that. Alright, keep giving me charge terminals, please. Yeah, I can see it. Make a water bear, I guess. It's a weird one. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, I really want to play this, but I know what's going to happen as soon as I play it. I'm going to get freeze booked. Let's use it up. Let's use that freeze book up now. Yeah, there he is. I think the only other one I could play is that one, which I'm not going to. That's fine. We used up a freeze bug at least, so they don't have any more right now. My best play here is actually... Yeah, I guess I'm going to summon both for now. Let's see what we can do here. So far, we're actually stronger than all of them. Oh my god, really? That's it? Okay, I was worried for nothing. But I don't want to do that, then. Eee. Okay. I think we're still... 6 is... Let's see. Yo, I win by 3. Okay, good. I was worried I didn't do my max right there. Honestly, if you got rid of that brown Digimon, that'd be even easier. Good. Pretty easy. First round. What's round 2 like? Better or worse for us? Oh, way better. Oh my god, that's 3 vicious hackings. Wait, that's amazing. Wait, I absolutely want to do this. There's the freeze bug. That's fine though, because I have another vicious hacking. I need some Digimon. I need some Digimon cards desperately here. Okay, what have they got? They got freeze bug we can get rid of. Put 2 cards from opponent's deck into trash. That's not good. Charge terminal I need to get rid of next. Get rid of freeze bug. No, not yet. Not done yet. I need to get rid of the gold aura, because that's not going to help us. So, Yanmamon and Summon Patamon is easy. That just gets rid of 2 from my deck. That's not a problem. Let's get rid of Charge Terminal so they can't draw cards. Now I need to use Trade Charge to get a card from my deck. And honestly, they're not very strong, so I can summon anything I want here. I kind of want to try Desire Access, though. Maybe this is throwing, but I really want to do it. I want to do this. We haven't got a good hand anyway. I don't feel confident. I'd rather draw more cards right now. I'd rather draw, remove that 1 card from my hand, and just draw 6 new cards. Yeah, see, that's so much better. That is why that card is so useful. Alright. 2, 4, 6. We can just summon them 3 and we win. Yeah. This is so sad. Look how sad that field is for them. And you know what? I'm going to make it even sadder for them. I'm going to power up even further. Bring Patamon. Oh my god. Well, what if I delete your stronger Digimon so all you have is a single Patamon on the field now? This is a really easy duel. I'm actually shocked how easy this one was. Okay. That's fine. I'm not bothered at all. They can't do anything to me. Got Rare Booster 1. Nice. Alright. So there should be 3 more Black Agumon. Oh, no, 2 more Black Agumon that are left for me to fight. Fortune Gate. Okay, what is Fortune Gate? I actually don't remember what this one is. Let's have a look together. What is Fortune Gate? Because they didn't use it. I don't believe they used it at all, that duel. What does Fortune Gate do? Fortune Gate. Where is Fortune Gate? Exchange the total AP and HP of both players. That could be really good, actually, if you're in a bad situation where they're just too strong for you. Because now you could swap yours around and completely decimate them. I think I've got to put these cards in. They're so fun. Alright, what do we take out of this one? Honestly, I don't think we need all these Chaos Viruses. I think I'd rather play 3 Gold Aura for 1, because this is my white deck. And I like to sort of theme them around like the colours and things that they are. What else do I want to take out? Honestly, get rid of that Panjamon. I don't think he's doing anything. What was it? Fortune Gate. Exchange the total AP and HP of both players. That's really fun, actually. I like that a lot for all 3 decks. What do I want to take out of this one? I'm going to take out another Chaos Virus. I just think the Black Digimon cards are common enough where I don't want to brick from that. Fortune Gate. Yes. It's one of those just like gimmick cards, but it could be so deadly if I can get it to go off the right time. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Anything I want to take out of this one? One of them, four of them. Not really. I mean, to be honest, maybe it's risky, but I'm taking out an Eclipse Undo for that Fortune Gate. Let's try it out. Chop. Alright. And now we just got to get out of the underground. While I'm digging. Okay, it looks like my best way to the Amaterasu server might be the North Badlands West. The southeast entrance looks like it might be the best one. Which I'll make sense of that when we go there. But yeah. Alright. Zap the rare one. See, we're actually getting really close to level 45 on Renamon now, which is great, because that means that I'll be able to start the Legendary Weapons side quest soon, which I'm really excited for, because I've never done it before, and I don't know if it's really... It's not the most fun side quest, because you've got to buy a bunch of weapons and, like, upgrade this one weapon up again and again, but I like the idea of it, and it's exciting to know that I'm getting one step closer to the post-game content. I don't know, I've never done it before. Like, I've been in the post-game, but I've never, like, done what I needed to in there. Okay, Kurisarimon, we fight again. Let's see if you're more weak to water this time. I'm gonna have a little drink of my day after Pepsi. Because I am very thirsty. Eh, I think it's about the same as Thunder damage. And the confusion will probably begin again, right? Alright, leaving! I'm leaving this house! Try dance. Nope. I'm having really bad luck with these. Cry? Can't stop crying, okay? God. The worst part when you're confused is you can't even switch to a different Digimon. You can't heal it, you can't do anything, you're just sort of stuck in this. Leaving. Ugh, come on, stop packing. Mad. Yeah, I'm mad alright. You better run. I hope Kurisarimon just runs away, because this is insane. Tears are salty. Good fight. Great, great. Thanks for wasting 5 minutes there. There was absolutely no reason for that, but okay. Just gotta keep heading down until I get to the exit. At least this tunnel was pretty... That doesn't look right. Wait a minute, this isn't right. This isn't where I came from, right? Ugh. Fine, it was... I missed an exit, okay? Alright, It was the hero. It was supposed to go to the left side. That's what I did wrong. Boom. Oh, not you again. I don't want to fight. Oh, weakens wind. Ice field. I know I could set it up, but all that's going to happen is I get hit by a confused nebula, and then I'm going to be confused again. So, no point. I just got to deal with it. I know I could run away, but the chance of defeating a Kurisarimon, I gotta try. I gotta keep trying. Even if it gets knocked out, I've still got 2 more Digimon in the back. Alright. Nope. Laugh didn't work. Boast. Boasting didn't work. Kurisarimon left. I don't like the fact that Kurisarimon just appears, makes me laugh at them. I start boasting and it just runs away. What a coward. I bared my teeth and everything for you. And all you had to show was pain. Pain and confusion. You left. Alright. We're back in Noise Desert. I need to go to the North Badlands West, which should be over here past Pelch Oasis. I do want to say, by the way, there are areas in this game, like the Oasis and the desert here, that don't have music, but I really like it. I like the atmosphere. And it's a nice, I think sometimes it's nice to have a break in a game from music. Like, it's calming. I'm also kind of surprised that we're not even 2 hours in and I'm actually only got a few card battles left to go. So I might actually fit in a part of the Legendary Weapon quest after all. But Jay, I'm not against at all. Ooh, Toskmon. Hello, Toskmon. The most important Digimon in the game. Just as a reminder, Toskmon has a chance of dropping the Counter Crest, which is insanely useful. It basically counters any physical attack in this game, dealing back the damage at a Digimon that's been hurt by it. Basically, it's a counter attack. And we have them equipped to our Digimon. But yeah, absolutely the most important counter of the game. You will want to try and get as many counter crests as you can. Okay, I want the southeast. Yeah, no, it's the southwest tunnel. So where is that? Over here? Is it this one? It's got to be this hole, right? If I have this right, going northwest should take me to the Amaterasu server, which is where the rest of the tunnels are that we need. Which there is one in the Amaterasu North Badlands. Let's see what you say, Guillemot. This tunnel connects Ahsoka and Amaterasu's west sectors. Cool. Thanks a ton. We love Guillemot. I was really close to picking the Maniac pack in this game, and the only reason I didn't was because it's the one I always pick, just for Guillemon, but I also was debating using Guillemon in my team until I had a look into the Legendary Weapon side quest, and basically found out that picking Guillemon would mean I'd have to replace Agumon, and I really wanted to use Agumon, just for like the convenience of doing the Legendary Weapon side quest. Okay, does this... Is this already Amaterasu? Did I make it already? That sounds like Amaterasu. Alright, now we want to go across the bridge. And it's perfect because we're in the Badlands we need to be at as well. For this next, the last Numamon. Hello, Lady Devimon. Oh, if we had our special attack right now, it would be great. Very popular Digimon here. But I gotta say, I like Lady Devimon as well. I do not remember what she's weak to though. So we're just gonna try different elemental attacks and see what works. Oh, Thunder did good. I'll try Ice next though. I'm pretty sure, like, I want to say it's Fire. Fire feels like it's what would beat Lady Devimon, just because a lot of Dark Digimon in this game tend to be weak to, like, evil Digimon tend to be weak to Fire. Not always, but usually in this game. Oh, not Ice. Okay, so she resists Ice quite a lot. So Thunders are better bet for this. Okay, that's good. But yeah, Renamon will have a technique that'll do really good damage to Ghoul Digimon, which I believe Lady Devimon is classed as. It would make sense. But yeah, there's your Lady Devimon for the day. I need to just go across the bridge, up, it just says up, left 2. Where's the bridge? The bridge is up here, that's right, that's right. Oh yes, Lady Devimon versus Angemon is a rivalry for the ages. You know what, I absolutely love both fights. They have one in the original Digimon anime, which was really fun. And I love that. I love how into it Kari gets when she's watching her Angelmon fight. It always cracks me up. But I also really like the one in O2 as well. It's like this returned rivalry again, and like Lady Devimon's really smug, and You know, she's about to kill a kid. Like, there's like this teenager that she like grabs as a hostage, and it's like, oh my god, like they really do just push the boundaries for like what you'd be used to seeing on like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like, I love that they did that. Like, Digimon always felt special to me because it didn't like talk down to the audience. They let them just have moments like that, and it feels like appropriate because it's sort of setting up the O2 tamers are gonna have to fight like and destroy Digimon as opposed to just fake Digimon that they've been fighting for. Because a big thing in the O2 anime is that a lot of the Digimon are like being created from these like evil control spire things. So when they actually have to fight real Digimon and like destroy them, it's like this big dilemma for them, which I quite like because in the first anime there wasn't as much about the consequence of destroying Digimon. Like, they would just defeat the enemies, but usually they would just, I don't know, like I don't feel like it was as big of a thing as it was in the second season. The idea of like actually just like destroying a Digimon. So I quite like that. I like the O2, despite it having an overall goofy turn to it, does have a really good dark moments to it as well. But yeah. Hello Numamon. Let us fight. This should be, I believe, the last Numamon that we have to fight. Fairies of the Sea, okay. White, green, or brown? Let's figure out which one we want to use here. Oh my god, oh my god. You know what, we were just talking about Angelmon. Let's use the white deck. Let's see how this does. I'm always scared against blue decks because they have some of the strongest program cards, and I just expect Freeze Bug on every turn. Thankfully, we got our Summon Angemon, which is great. So we're going to use a Charge Terminal first. And then we're going to use another Charge Terminal. And we're going to Charge Terminal. No. The cool thing as well is I could technically use another Charge Terminal if I want to. We even have Desired Access, which is cool. Oh, and we got an Angemon. I think it's just going to be like an all Angemon turn. Yeah, this feels good. I'm going to grab the Summon Angemon program card. Yep. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I think I want to grab Vicious Hacking next. I feel like Vicious Hacking would really help me get an idea of what they're up to. Although I am kind of expecting them to Freeze Bug. I want to save them for now. We have 4 Vicious Hacking, so I feel like I can afford to use 1 to bait out a Freeze Bug. Seed Cloak, okay? Right. What happens next? Now I go Vicious Hacking. They probably Freeze Bugged it. Yeah, I saw that coming. Sure, to be fair. I could E. coli Cycle, but I'm going to save that for a moment. We'll save it until the like summon phase. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. We'll summon 1 Angemon on his own. We have 3 Digimon. Oh, Black King Numamon! Amazing! I already love this. That's so cool. Okay, okay. Let's start with an Eclipse Undo, because they're probably going to Freeze Bug this. They did not Freeze Bug it. I didn't expect that. Nope, that's fine. They still have an advantage. So I'm going to play my Summon 2 Angemon. Nope, they're still not stopping us. Okay, then we're going to play another Summon 2 Angemon. Surely they stop. No, really? Okay. I mean, I could White Aura, but that feels like overkill at that point. No, I'm going to leave everything else then, in that case, because we win this, like, easy. This is an easy victory because of the combo. We got 90 and 99. So if we had 1 more Angemon, we would have had maxed out stats. But 5 Angemon beat 2 King Numamons. That is the maps that we have here. Alright. That was a really good round, actually. Alright, round 2. Let's use a charge terminal right away. Why? Because I've got a feeling that security hall is probably not going to get used. Two of them. Okay, we got some angels this turn. I'm going to go for it. I know this is probably going to get freeze bugged, but I might use up a freeze bug at least for them. Yeah, so there you go. Freeze bug's used up. Sometimes you just want to get rid of a freeze bug. That's fine, that's fine. We still have a Holy Cycle if we lose this round. Not as good of a hand, but it's okay. One Digimon, interesting. This is their signature Digimon as well, Marine Angemon, which I believe is stronger the more cards they have in the hand. No, I'm gonna save all my players until later. I don't want to like waste stuff in case they play something crazy here. You'll see there, like they're up to 50 because they have 4 cards in the hand, which yeah, great. But they got to draw a lot of cards to make this powerful, which is what this is now going to be. Is basically them drawing a bunch of cards. I am worrying about like freeze bug and stuff beating me. But they gotta get pretty high up to beat this. Oh, bring in Digimon from the hand, sure. 50, 40. See, look at that though. Like, they're actually weakening themselves. Then they draw another 2. Okay. Like, you can see here the amount of effort you have to do to make this one stronger. Just to give it away now, Marine Angemon is by far the worst of these secret bonus Digimon. Like, not very good. In fact, I'm actually just going to chuck this back into the hand. There's the freeze bug. Alright, that's fine because what I actually want to do is boost my own stats up a bit. But by using up the freeze bug, I've also weakened them. There you go. Sometimes you just got to take the freeze bug. Yeah, I would only recommend Marine Angemon if you have some way in your blue deck to get a lot of cards to your hand. I don't think it's really very useful overall though. But there you go, we have Marine Angemon. So it's a prize, it's fine. But it's definitely the weakest of the... by far I'd say it's the worst of all of the special cards that we're getting. Only really good if you're using a lot of cards to draw into the hand. Which... my question is, why would you just leave cards in your hand? Unless you're confident you're going to win the round. Like, I'm sure you could make it useful. Like, it's not a terrible card, but it's just not very... for having to use 4 blocks to summon it out, it's not really that amazing. Like, these are cards that you want to, like, really invest in. So they got to be special. But yeah, that's Marine Angemon for you. 74, nice. Now we need to next go to the 2 holes that are left are both in the Amaterasu server. We have one in Central Park and we have one in Boot Mountain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my way back to Plug Cape because we're actually not too far from it in the west sector. And then we're gonna go from there down south to... no, once we've done the Plug Cape one, we're then going to go through the tunnel to the north sector from Plug Cape. Because there's 2 separate holes in Plug Cape, basically. I may need reminding on the navigation here. I think it was down. That needs to go. Well, there's blue, so I'm hoping that's the right way. I'm hoping I've gone the right way and I don't end up somewhere crazy. Amaterasu West Sector. That's Amaterasu West Sector. Nice. Good. There is also, if I really wanted to go after it, there is the Metal Power S that's in Dum Dum Factory. Basically, if you defeat Machine Dramon, you have a chance of it dropping the Metal Power S. But I honestly don't think I need them anymore, the powers. I think my Digimon is strong enough where the power accessories I've got currently should be fine. Oh, hello, Shikuimon. You know, we haven't done the gym in a while. I'm going to do a little gym. Let's see what we've got. 28, 15, and 15. Yeah. Okay. Here's how we're going to do it. Because the harder the gym thing is, the more likely we are to fail. I'm going to equip Renamon. Take off the Search Crest for a minute. Where's the one I want? Not the training. It's the Power Brace, which makes training much easier. I'll give Agumon the training book as well, because why not? Because I figure, you know, if it's going to make it a bit easier, might as well have 2 ways to boost. Basically, these are accessories that we got that make it a bit easier. Like, you're more likely to succeed. Improves the chances of us succeeding at the gyms. Which is good for us, because we really need some speed. And I think that S-Power speed would be fantastic to get right now. Let's go. Because I am starting to fall behind a bit on speed. And it's kind of the hardest stat to get boosts naturally. Oh, Renamon, you were doing so good! There we go, that's better. Nice, we got 52 speed. Honestly, I'm just going to do it again. And then we're going to use the rest of the TP, or I'm going to use 5 of the rest of the TP on... I think we're just going to all in on speed right now. I think we need as much speed as we can for the end of the game. Yeah, let's do the Ultra Challenge. I believe in you, Renamon. Yeah, nice. 87. Look at how quick we've got up in that speed. Just to, you know, to unlock the super speed training, you need to beat Black War Greymon in the Amaterasu sewers, which we did at the end of last part. Oh no, Renamon. The nice thing about the super training is you get multiple rounds, not just 3. You get up to 5, but if you do the Ultra Challenge, it skips the last 2 and gives you an extra boost if you succeed. We do have 3 TP left, but I'm going to leave it for now. Right. Agumon definitely needs this training more than anyone else, because Agumon's speed is kind of not good right now. Good start, Agumon. Good to know that training book helped. Yeah, the Power Brace from the North Sector makes it way more likely, whereas the training book from the Numamon is just like a little bit better. So you can definitely tell the difference between the two. I know I could save my TP, but I figure I might as well do it now while I'm here. Get some XP on all 3 of them. Oh, come on, Agumon. To be fair, Agumon is definitely one of the slowest starting Digimon. I think the only one slower might be Kotamon, maybe? Or Patamon. But yeah. Can I also just talk about how weird Shikuyamon is while we're here? Like, the first time we see Shikuyamon in the anime is when Angemon and what's Armadillomon's middle form? Ankylamon fused together, which is like a big giant spiky armadillo. So somehow an angel and armadillo make this like Chinese teapot angel thing. It's one of the weirdest combined DNA digivolved forms in the show. But yeah, I don't mind it. I actually think it's quite cool looking. Like, I like that it's so weird, but it is definitely strange. It's very like, if you play Pokemon, it has very Claydol energy to it, I think. Just this weird statue creature. Yeah, that's true. Agumon is pretty powerful, and he's got decent defenses, but he has one of the lowest speed stats of all the Digimon. Like, it's not a huge deal, but now and then it does come up that he might be attacked twice in a row. But it's alright. I figured just getting a bit of training while I'm here would help. I need to re-equip my Search Crest back to my Renamon. Just as a reminder, the Search Crest improves the chance of critical hit, which has really helped Renamon deal extra damage. Oh, right there, we just did it anyway. 75, not bad. I think we're only a few hundred away from getting to the 45 mark. As soon as we've done that, I'll move on to Munmon. I know Agumon needs more XP, but I figure Munmon is kind of the weaker Digimon to train up until I go to North Sector. Where's the equipment? That's the one. So I'll swap the Power Brace for... I like the Search Crest. I think improving the chance of critical hits is nice. The XP Adapter's great, but I think it's most useful on a Digimon like Agumon, who doesn't gain very much XP compared to the others. Like, Agumon's XP rate is pretty terrible. Like, he takes ages to level up. He needs like 80,000 I think it's like 8,700 or something to get to level 45. So you will be training him for a while. Considering we're only at 70,000 on him. And I know I should be using him currently, but I'm currently just trying to level up whoever's best at the moment. But yeah. Yeah, Magnarangemon's got a cool special attack. Gate of Destiny, as I've known it, but yeah, I guess it is called Heaven's Gate originally. It can one-hit kill. I hate that move, personally. Not because it's a bad move, but because the boss fight against Magnarangemon earlier in the game that we did, I just hate dealing with one-hit kill moves. I don't think we had too bad of a run there, but that move has, like, defeated me on many runs with that one-hit kill chance. There is an accessory you can buy to reduce the chance of the one-hit kill effect working. But yeah, if you need a Digimon that can one-hit kill enemies, Magnarangemon's pretty useful for that. Of course, you got to grind it out to get to the technique, which I think it gets at level 80, I want to say. Is it? Oh no, 70. 70, I'm sure it's level 70. Because I think the Ultimates get it 85, their Ultimate Technique. No. The Champions get their Ultimate Technique at level 60. The Megas... No. The Ultimates get it at level 70, and then I think the Megas get it at level 85, which is quite a bit of a grind to get your final technique. But yeah. Ooh, Dragomon did not like that electric attack. Let's see if we can finish off with a regular attack. I'm hoping that we get to level 45 before I even get through the underwater here. 76. Yeah, I do like that in the anime it does, yeah, it sucks them up, the Gate of Destiny, and it like disintegrates them as well, which is pretty terrifying actually, like for the Digimon. Although I was always bothered by, in the second season, in the second series, 2, when Magnarangemon uses Gate of Destiny against Blackwall Greymon, they make this big thing about how powerful it is, and then it just disappears all of a sudden, the gate. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so I guess Magnarangemon doesn't really deal with Blackwall Greymon very well. And it's weird, like, they set it up as if, like, they were winning, but then he never gets trapped or anything or stopped by it. So, I don't know. It's one of them interesting moves, but, yeah. My question is, what portal does it take them to? Like, where does the Gate of Destiny actually lead? Or is it just, like, a file delete? Because it's in the digital world. And obviously the Digimon that go in there do get like, they like disintegrate when you see them in the anime. So I wonder if it's like the delete button. I don't know. Okay. We are at Plug Cave now. With its blood red water. I need the hole that is right at the entrance first. Then I need to go back up to the top to go to North Sector, because that's the easiest way to North Sector from here. First, Digimon! Snymon! Or Sneemon, however you want to say it. I think Sni makes more sense to me. It's like scythes, like, or like a sniper, like a sniper. Either way, Big Mantis book, the cipher of Digimon. Ice. Let's see if ice does any better than thunder, because that didn't do much. That did shockingly little damage, considering how strong Renamon should be. Yeah, I think it's more. I think thunder. It has good thunder resistance. Is this the one? Is this the battle? Let's see. 66,932. Nope. Okay, maybe it's 68,000 I need them. It does look like Cypher, yeah. From Pokemon. Like, I feel like Digimon and Pokemon have very different designs most of the time, but that's one example where, yeah, you could definitely see comparison to a Pokemon. Alright, we want to go down 2, then up, right, and up. That's what I've written. So we're going down 2, then up, right, and up. We have 2 Black Agumon left to fight. This is number 1. And the nice thing is they're actually not super far away from each other. Because once we go to the north sector, we're basically there. Hello, Kupamon. Keep going north. That's the exit. Thank you. Down 2. Then I'm going up this way. I put up, right, and up, so I'm assuming I meant, like, this way. And then I can up again, I assume. Hello, Rockmon. Also, Rockmon is one of those Digimon that has a different name in the anime. They call him Golemon. I don't know if I don't know what his original name is, like, in Japanese, but yeah. I know in the O2 anime it was called Golemon, which is pretty cool. He also has, like, weird, like, steam pipe things in his back, which I never noticed. Like, you don't really see it in this sprite, but in the anime you see, like, little pipe things in the back of him. Yeah, you can kind of see them there at his back. And it emits this, like, weird gas, which is odd. Like, obviously he's just supposed to be like a golem, obviously, like a golem sort of rocky creature, but I quite like him. He's got like a little eye patch. Like, there's a lot going on with this design. Like, this is like a great example of how I think Digimon designs do sometimes a simple idea better. Like, he's just a golem, but they put all these like weird features on him that make you go, oh, what's that? Like, why has he got an eye patch? And why has he got like a metal head and things like that? But you're still like, oh yeah, it's a golem. There we go. Renamon's level 45. Alright. I mean, I may as well just use Sakuyamon to get to level 80 at least. I'm going to go for the underground with Sakuyamon and then we'll move on to training the next one up. Because at this point I'm like, well, you know, I may as well just get to level 8. I'll just get to level 80 and I'll switch up. I'll switch who's in the lead because I want to see if I can load a technique for level 80. Hello, Black Agumon. I know you've been waiting for me. I've been waiting to find you. What's this one? Disappearing folder. Okay. I'm going to try the brown deck, actually. Let's see what happens. So it's a red deck, this one. Okay, interesting. Alright, we're going straight to the next phase. 3 megas. Let's see what they have. Okay, that's not too scary. Don't have any Fever Brown. Please don't have any Fever Brown Digimon. I mean, I have 2 Summon Angemons. Let's see what they do. 30 damage to a Digimon. That's fine, I can deal with that. That won't even destroy that one. I've got a feeling this is one where it's gonna, like, destroy my Digimon. Oh. Really? That's it? That's all they did? That's such a, like, nothing play. Like, okay. And that's all they did. Well, that was an easy first round. See, I know for a fact Vicious Hacking is going to be stopped here. But I gotta try it. I gotta always... Well, you know what? No, let's grab another Vicious Hacking. There's no point in Vicious Hacking just to get freeze bugged. I should probably use a Vicious Hacking to Vicious Hacking. Bing. Oh, look at that. They're gonna Vicious Hacking me. Why do I have a feeling freeze bug's gonna pop up? Yep. Alright, that's not fun. Bully. No, they took my Vicious Hacking. Oh, okay. Alright, what's next? Oh no. It's never good when they're drawing loads of cards. Something's gonna go down here. Something tells me this might be a harder round than the first one. All I've got is 2 power-up cards. No, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, they have 6 cards in their hand. Why do they have 6? Put all Digimon into trap? That's so mean! What the heck? That's terrible! No! Delete all... Oh my god, okay. What the heck? That's so mean! They just deleted my whole field. Just like that, it's gone. Well, I can't do anything. I just can't win that round. That's a mean card. Oh, how rude! Alright, last round. Alright, first thing I'm going to try is, before anything else, let's charge terminal, see what we draw. What do we got? Another charge terminal and 2 black Numemon. No! Oh, ooh. Okay, that's not good. Well, I'm going to charge terminal again. I need to draw. Maybe it'll change what they get rid of. Okay. Let's see what they did. Yeah. You know what? I'm fine with that. That's actually the best case scenario. Charge terminal again. Keep drawing, keep drawing. Oh my god, I got all 3 black Numemon in one hand. That's fun. Alright, no. Before anything else, it's probably not going to work, but I want to try it anyway. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Cancel wheel as well? They do not want me to stop what they're going for. There's probably no point using that anyway. Actually, that was a good waste, because I can't use that anyway this turn. Nicoli Cycle. What do we want from the Brave? I mean, I've got Charge Terminal, that's fun. Vicious Hacking would be nice, but I know they're going to freeze bug it, is the problem. But I do want to know what they've got. I've got to try, you know? Even if I get freeze bugged, at least this will tell me what happens if I can stop what they're doing. Yeah, freeze bug, of course not. Ugh, Delete Matrix is scary though. I don't want to deal with that card. We may have to do another duel here. There's going to be a close one here. Alright, what we're dealing with. 1 Digimon. That's fine so far. Why do I have a feeling another Delete Matrix is coming? What do they have? Yeah, what the heck? That's not fair. What is this? You can't just do that to me. Ugh. And you lose if you draw, which is the dumbest rule. Alright. Wow, okay. What else do they have? Bring 2 Angemon. Yeah, see, I can't even get rid of that, because even if I get rid of 1, they still have the other one left. That's so terrible to bump into. Like, even if going for this, it doesn't matter, because they still win. Alright, I think my white deck is the one I need for this duel, because I'm going to need ways to summon back more Digimon. Like, I know I have Summon Angemon in my other ones, but that has more potential for... Oh, shut up. We're back. Well, yeah, I need ways to, like, summon more Digimon. I don't know. Let's just try again. They didn't use Delete Matrix in the first round, though, is what I remember. Angelmon and Angelmon. Right. Yeah, they didn't stop this, at least. 30 damage to a Digimon, yeah. So we will lose that one, but... Wait. No, I can't. Wait, can I save it? No, I can't, because that'll be 26, not enough. Honestly, no. I think we're fine just letting them do that and still should win the round. Yeah, I still win the round. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So they don't do anything. Round 1 is the easy round, thank God. We need Summon Angemon to win this, basically, is what I need. I need to save it for until they use that Delete Digimon card. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. I didn't want that. What did I use? What did I use? How do I check the... No, I'm gonna pass. Oh, vicious hacking. Now I've got to use it, haven't I? Fine. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just 2 Digimon. Let's see what they go for. Probably my. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah. See, I didn't get a program card to summon. I needed Summon Angemon this round. I think I should have played Summon Angemon last round and then got that program card this one. But I don't think it would have mattered anyway because, yeah. It doesn't matter because they could just beat me this round. So I'm actually not going to play anything. I'm going to just, like, leave it as is. Yeah, we can't win this round because they have the delete all Digimon one. Which is so rude. Yeah. So I gotta just hope we can win the round 3. The only good thing is we haven't yet got any of our draw cards. Again, vicious hacking. No, it doesn't help. Because they just freeze bug it. Yeah, no matter what happens, they freeze. Yeah, they freeze bug that, and I can't do it. Oh boy, this might take a few tries. This one. Don't get rid of some Angemon. No. All right. Well, that's the round gone. Oh, just let me get out of this batch. Yeah, as soon as they did that, I lost because I needed more summon players. This one might take a few attempts because this is a rough. This is like the ultimate duel right here. I've just not drawn what I really needed. There we go. Surrender. Oh boy. Like, I realized Scramble Up would help a lot, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for the brown one. Let's go for the brown one again, because they do the same thing. But I have some sneaky program cards in this deck that could maybe help me in situations like this. Right, I need all these power-up cards don't do anything for me, so that's fine. I mean, they help for this round at least. I need to save the Summon Angemons though. So Summon Angemon we need to save until next round. I need to use as many not Summon Angemon cards as I can. Because powering up my Digimon does not matter. Does not matter at all. This may seem like a weird play here, but I need to make sure that I keep the Summon Angemon, and I need to keep the Desire Access. I'm doing this play specifically so that I have a better chance of drawing what I need, and we just use up the cards that we don't need this round. Oh god, oh my god, wait, what's happened? Oh god, please don't tell me the footage is gone. What's happened? Oh my god. Why is the video gone like that? Oh, thank god, okay. My entire video just froze. I don't know if that showed up on your side, but I'm very sorry if that just happened. I'm hoping that's just a bug, but I may have to just run for an in and heal and save for a moment. Ooh, what was that one? What was that one? Wait, that feels like it was a really good card. No! No! No, why they gotta do that? Exchange total AP buff, okay. They're gonna freeze bug that no matter what. Maybe I'll let them my vicious hacking first. Yeah, I'm gonna let them take a card. They might not go for it. No, they went for it. Okay, cool. Try a program charge. And I'm gonna go for charge terminal specific. Well, do I actually? No. If I go charge terminal, I feel like I have less chance than if I just get the card I need. Alright, let's do this. My worry is freeze bug. This delete matrix just feels like it's just too strong to deal with. I gotta hope they don't use freeze bug, basically, is what I gotta hope here. Maybe I can, like, bait freeze bug out with this. Can I trick them? I don't think so. Put all Digimon into the trash. Yeah, of course. There's that. Let's see what happens. No. Maybe I can make some sort of comeback here. Because they don't see the... Oh, no, because they'll freeze book the next play. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't think I can win with this. Because I was like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. But no, because I think they'll just freeze book this. Yeah, oh, the PG wheel thing. Cancel wheel, yeah. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay. I assume we're back to normal now. On the streaming side, are we? Is it all back? I mean, it's showing a back to normal on here, as far as you can see. Well, we've got a card battle to win, so I'll worry about it in a minute. Hopefully everything's really okay. What can I do? Because I need... Again, I need the summon too. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. Trash a Digimon because it does not matter. Oh, no! No! You know what? Screw it. Ah, that sucks. This is so hard, this one, compared to the other one. I may have to actually build my deck specifically for this. Because, oh my god, like, this is a hard match. Like, I'm going to need to get, like, my summon Devimons in my deck as well, I think, for this. And I think I'm going to need to use the brown deck in particular. Okay. Yeah, because all that happens here is I summon them and then they use the Destroy Your Digimon card. It'd be so much easier if I could, like, bounce a Digimon. Let's see what happens if I do that, actually. Because I don't know if you could summon a Digimon back. Let's see what happens. If I bounce it back to my hand... God, Delete Matrix is a cruel card. No, you can't. You can't summon them back. I am also worried that they have 2 summon Angemon as well. Alright, we need to build a deck for this. Just check. Hold on. I'm going to continue until we figure this out. POV. I mean, it's running back to normal as far as I can see the stream. Yeah, okay, here's what we're going to do. For this specific match, I'm going to edit my brown deck for this. I don't think this... I mean, that one could help still. I'm not going to give up on that. I think Security Hall, I thought it was really good, but I'm not getting much from it. I'm going to actually... No, I'll keep Security Hall because it could help me in the next thing. I'm going to take out the brown metal ones because I don't think they matter too much. I'm going to grab all my summon Devimons back. Just for this match. I'll go back after on this. I don't know if there's... Maybe I need some scramble ups as well, actually. That could be a strategy. I'm just going to get rid of all my power-up cards for this one specific duel, because I think I'm going to need it. 4 summon Devimons. Vicious Hackies. Yep. That's all fine. That's all good. What I want to do next, since this one doesn't matter, we're going to go Scramble Up. I only have... Oh, I only have one. That's such a shame. Alright, and then to make sure I draw that as much as possible, return all cards from the trash to the deck is okay, I guess. Trade charge will be nice. I'm gonna do another trade charge. We're gonna run a few less Digimon than this, just for this duel specifically. Because I gotta build this deck so that we can always have Digimon out. So I need ways to get cards to my hand more likely. Grab some cancel wheel. I'll grab a cancel wheel as well. You never know when that'll come up. Let's see what this does. This version maybe? Anything else I don't need? Do I need... Exchange the total AP and HP, but I feel like that's really helpful though in the case that I get it off. 5 cards from opponent's deck into trash would be so useful to have. I'm gonna go with that. That's what we're gonna run for now. This specific match. Alright. Brown deck, let's go. Alright, I can work with that. Okay, good. Alright, what program card we got? Curly Cycle, can't use it right now, that's fine. They don't do it in the first round anyway, so we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that, and we're gonna save that. We need those 3 cards. We'll summon all 3 King Numamon, because we don't need Digimon. We want to use up Digimon as much as possible in round 1. They'll get rid of 1, but that's fine, we still win. I didn't think this duel would be... I was not prepared for this duel. But hopefully now we have a deck that's more prepared for this. Maybe I could have put more summon Digimon cards in, but I've tried to put cards in that could maybe add them to my hand more. Let's see what they do. What do we have? Vishataki, Charge Terminal, okay. Got some stuff we can work with. I definitely need to Charge Terminal immediately. Good. The more Charge Terminals, the better. Honestly, while I love Vishataki, I've got to charge... Well... I need to charge Terminal right now before anything else. They probably freeze bug, but okay. What else do we draw? Bunch of Digimon. Not what we need right now. That's fine. They know what I'm working with. Draw 2. Okay. 1, 2. Draw another 2. We don't like this. Like... I really want to summon all the Digimon, so we get through all our Digimon cards right away. And I want to hope that just one Summon Angemon will deal with it. Right. There's the put all Digimon in the trash. That is such a horrible card to come up against. It is a brown PG card though, so maybe Cancel Wheel's more useful than I think for that. Exchange... Yes. No. Hold on. I gotta play it here. Bring a Digimon. Yes. Now I need to do this. Summon 2 Angemon. They let me do it. Good. 50. So they're stronger right now. That's fine. I'm going to Eclipse Undo for now. Bounce it back. What do they do now? They put it back on the field a second time. That's fine. That's 1 less card for them. That's fine. Now I'm gonna do this. 30, 40, 52. Oh no, we tied. I hate when we tie. Oh, you. Ooh. Ugh. I thought I had it figured out, but we lose because we tie at 2 each. Which I hate that. Why do I lose? Because I tie. We almost win that. It's just so hard. Alright. There's a lot of stuff there we could use, at least. Vicious hacking. Right away, I don't like it. We are immediately throwing out the trade charge. Because I'm going to need something for this. Probably E. coli cycle, if I had to guess, would be my best bet. Or... E. coli cycle. Yeah, let's grab E. coli cycle. And hope that's enough to help. What do they get rid of? Well, let's see what we get rid of first. So... as much as I like cancel... no, I gotta hold on to cancel wheel. Eclipse undo would be nice. I can get 3 Digimon on the field, at least. I think I have to get rid of a Devimon, unfortunately. Let's see what they do first. Vicious hacking. Cancel wheel, yeah. That makes sense. They don't want me to do stuff with that. Draw 2 cards. Right, before they do anything else, I want to go for an E. coli cycle. Here's what we have options of. I do have a lot of cards I could play. That could be powerful, to be fair. Cancel wheel might be what I need, but they could freeze bug it, so that doesn't feel like it matters too much. Vicious hacking would be nice, but I don't think we're going to get it off. I'm going to grab a charge terminal, because I think I need to draw some more cards specifically for this. I think I just don't have enough cards right now to deal with the plays that they can make. Let's see what we can do. Because right now my power's only like 40 or so. Let's see what we get. Not bad at all. Number 2, that's fine. No. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. I can at least get them to use up their delete Digimon thing quickly. So I can just summon one and they do that. Yeah. Put all Digimon in the trash. Yes. That's fine. So we start with that. They delete both. Boom, boom, gone. We're both starting on 0. Now they play 2 Angemon. And I will also play 2 Angemon. So right now we're tied. That's fine. Next up, I'm going to play the Eclipse Undo. Let's do that. Bounce 1 back. They play another Summon Angemon. That's bad for me, actually. I think this is where I'm going to play Desire Access. Risky, yes. That's why it's risky. Maybe I did that too soon. Yeah, I think I lose now. I think there's too much damage. I think even Summon Devimon won't get me close enough to winning this. Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Definitely the closest one so far, though. I believe I can win this with the deck I've got. Might just chuck a few cancel wheels in if I've got them. Because I think I'm losing because of too many interruptions happening. This is the hardest one, like, by far. This is the match of the century here. Alright. What do I need? I feel like I need, like, more Summon Digimon, but there's really only... they're all so weak that I don't feel like it would help enough. I need to get them out, definitely. What's not helping me, really? See, Scramble Up is an option, at least. They give me search options. I'm going to take out another Digimon. Okay, what other useful cards have we got to help us? All brown Digimon? No, definitely not. 15 damage to all. Not bad. Yeah. I could. But 2 cards. Do I have any more cancel wheels? I do have more cancel wheels. It's not as good, but it's the closest thing I've got to freeze bug. I think maybe 3 cancel wheels. Yeah, maybe 3 cancel wheels might be what I need. Let's try that. Maybe I have too... do I still have too many Digimon? Yeah, let's just do it where we have, like, barely any Digimon. We have enough to make them use that first thing up. Okay. 2 cards from the deck. I don't know if it's like you choose the 2. I haven't used this before. But let's try the... Where is it? Illegal access, illegal access. Yes. Because summon Patamon, summon Palmon, summon Gaburimon, they're not going to do anything for me. Summon Hagurumon's not bad, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, no. I don't think Digimon are going to help me in this. Right, we're going to go for this. We have as much countering as possible in this deck. And if this can't win it, then I'm just going to... I mean, we got close. We got close in that one match, is the thing. I think we can win this. It's just needing the right cards. Freeze Bug makes it harder. Like, not having Freeze Bug makes this way harder. Alright, let's see what we got. Anything good? Cancel wheel. I mean, this is a simple play this round. We want to go... We just summon 2 Digimon. Get them to use their... They use the fire wheel thing, and that's all they do. The fire exploding. Yeah, this. But we need Vicious Hacking, we need that, we need that, we need that. Those are all very useful cards, so don't want to lose any of them. Still stronger, we win round 1. Round 1's the easy round. That is no problem for me at all. Right. Round 2. Alright, we have a lot of interesting cards here. So the first thing I want to do is get my free card. Since Freeze Bug will obviously interrupt a Vicious Hacking. I want to grab a Charge Terminal to start this round off. They're going to pick a card from my hand, trash it. That's why I need Charge Terminal right now. Good. What do you take it? Cancel wheel. That's fine, I can deal with that. Charge Terminal again. Damn, I'm not finding any of the ones I need. Draw 2 cards. Now I need Vicious Hacking. I need to grab Vicious Hacking next. That is the key to winning this round. Because you can only negate 1 Vicious Hacking. You cannot negate 2 in a row. This may give us the win here. But I'm going to be extra safe this round. Because what I now need is... Summon Angemon. We have the AP and we have the AP swapping stuff. I could hold on to it, but honestly, I think... Yeah. I think I'm just going to play it as safe as possible. Draw 2 cards. Right. No. I have to start the combo off to get it to work. For the Freeze Bug Gaming to work. Here's what I need to do right away. I need to Vicious Hacking. They go for Freeze Bug. Now I can go for my next Vicious Hacking. It's the only way this works. What do they have? Let's look at this. They have 2 Scramble Ups, a Cancel Wheel, so they can cancel my Cancel Wheel. But if I get rid of this, they now... But how do I beat 100? They cancel my cancel. No. No. I have to get rid of Delete Matrix. Gotta do it. And that's end of that. Good. I can get rid of one of them. And yep, I've got the play. I know how to win this. We can win this in a very straightforward way. There is a very straightforward way we win this. Because they're going to use Scramble Ups now to summon their Digimon. We let them do it. But I get out my 2 Angemon right now. Before anything else, because they cannot cancel this. What is that? That's dropping things. Okay. We are stronger than them. Now they use the next one. Yes. And I have the plays to do it. Because I believe this is a cancel wheel is a brown card. Yes. Now, since they're stronger than me, I'm going to do Fortune Gate. We're going to swap AP and thingy around. This is their last card, and my last card is Cancel Wheel. We cancel their cancel, we swap AP, and we win with a legendary card of our own. What? No! That doesn't work? What happened? That should have swapped us. Why didn't it work? Why didn't that work? Oh, that throws a wrench in the works. That's not... Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that's a relief. That is an enormous relief. I was so scared that I just messed everything up there. That's what we needed. There we go. So it activates in the battle phase. That's good to know. Oh my god, we finally did it. There you go. Prayer Booster 4. That should give us Delete Matrix, which I am not going to use, in all honesty. I don't like that card. It's powerful, but you'd only really want it if you're using a deck or a strategy where you'd be summoning a lot of things without... If you were only summoning without... I don't know. It's very weird, that card. I'm not big on it. I'm sure there's ways to make it useful, but it's pretty much just summon Angemon or summon Devimon that would want that. Yeah. If you don't mind me, I'm going to just edit this deck back to what it was. Oh, that was ridiculous though, that duel. Oh, all Digimon. Yeah, no. That's fine. Oh, at least we finally won. It took a lot, but we finally beat that crazy round. 10 minutes of that was pretty wild. Okay. No, not scramble up. Okay, what else did I swap? I swapped something else out. Honestly, I'm already gonna... No, I like... Because it's a good card, but no. Summon Devimon is nice to have, to be fair. Maybe I'll keep the deck like this, just so that we have... Oh, no, I don't need Cancel Wheel. Do I have another black? King Numemon, because, you know, King Numemon, I gotta use him. Yeah, I love him. He's amazing. 47,000. Well, I think that's all good. I like how I was like, oh, I love Desire Access, and yet I've barely used it. Trust me, it is a good card. I just haven't found any matches yet where it's really able to shine. Sometimes the best thing is just being able to use a card because it blocks things. There we go. That feels better. That feels back to normal. I'm going to keep the Summon Devimons because you never know when stuff like that's going to happen again. That was a horrible match. That was just a nightmare of a battle. Oh, and he's gone now. Okay. Right. We're finally done with that. Let's go. From here, we need to go to the north sector. Yeah, I don't like Delete Matrix. I think it's a really cheap card to go up against, but it's also a card that's not very fun to go up against. Let's check the directions. Okay. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? No, I want to hit you with the down, two, up, right, and up. Down, two, up, right, and up. I love how I was like, oh, I got all this time, and then suddenly that one match happened that just completely slowed everything down with the chaos that was that insane card battle. But you know what? We did it. We finally got that Desire Access. Desire Access, was it? The thing that delete Matrix, that was the one. Okay, 6, 8, 1. Take it down. Down goes Digimon. Right. Does this get Renamon to 80 on the Sukuyamon? Yes, it does. We can load Lightning Bolt. That's great, actually. Alright. What I'm going to do now is we're going to swap Digimon around. Specifically, though, I'm actually not going to swap to Munmon. I'm going to swap to Agumon. I was going to do Munmon, but I'm actually like, well, now that I'm 45, I think the XP for Agumon is a lot higher. So I think getting as much as I can would be better in the long. It's just better in the long run. North. Just gotta go north a bit. Alright, Wall Greymon. First time we've seen you this part. Giga Fire is the one we want to use. Been a while since we've seen Wall Greymon. An old classic Digimon right here. Yeah, we're going to be relying on Giga Fire pretty much exclusively here, because it's just an amazing fire technique. Huge in power and hits 3 times. Like, that's what you want out of the special techniques. Only 26, dang, we've got a lot of leveling up to do. Destroy the block. Boom. Sneaky Dramoji. Down goes Dramoji. 27. Wow, okay, that just decimated Rockmon. Can't say I expected that, but that's fine. Alright, we ain't got long to go. We've just got to get the last Black Agumon now, which is in the North sector. So I just got to leave this, go around Club Cape, and then go through the tunnel there, and that'll take us to North sector. And then we've got one hole there to go. And that will be all the Numamon and Black Agumons defeated in the game. Well, of the story mode. I think there is some in post-game. But yeah. How much bit have I got? 38,000. Good, but we still need more. I'm probably going to go back to the big city in the North sector, because I do still need to buy Munmon's next weapon there. But yeah. But we want this hole right here to go to North sector. It should be the same as it is in the Asuka server, where you use the plug cape one to get to North Sector. Goes to Amaterasu's North Sector. There you go. Thank you, Patamon. I think that's the first Patamon we've seen in a while. Yeah, get rid of that one now. So the only side questy stuff left now is the legendary weapons, and we've got some auctions which won't show up until just a little bit later, but I'll go over them once we get to them later in the story. I think there's like 2 or 3 left. And I also need to get... We've got this last Black Agumon, we've got the legendary weapons, a few auctions, and I believe that's it. I think that's all the side quests done before the first game. I'm just glad I'm getting these card ones out of the way now, because it's giving me time to level up the Digimon and get them to 45 so I can do the legendary weapon quest. Because my plan currently is I'm going to do the legendary weapon quest in the next stream that I do. But yeah, I'll go for that. But yeah, we'll do the legendary weapon side quest in the next stream, because I don't think we're going to have much... We'll see how it goes with this part. Maybe I'll get one of them done, but I feel like it might be better to do it when they're all together, 45. Because I may have to just do some level grinding off screen for those 3. The problem is going to be Kotamon and Kumamon are currently level 1. And I need to get them all the way up to 45, which you can see is taking a while to do with just my normal Digimon. So I'll have to look into my best way to do that. But, yeah. But I'll figure something out before the next stream. In this game, why does Kotamon have a weird Digivolution line? Its champion form is Kukimon, very far different. The only sensible line being Musimon and Zanmon. I don't know. To be honest, this is the game that introduced me to Kotamon and Kumamon. We got Stingmon, nice. So I actually don't know what his original path is, what his evolution path is supposed to be. I always just assumed it was like Dino Humon and Kukimon. But no, I haven't really, I don't know, I guess that would make sense, because they use like swords, don't they? They are both in this game, so I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they just wanted those encounters to be special, and they chose some different new Digimon to represent them. I also know Kumamon here is Bearmon. Technically that name is wrong. Kumamon is like a white bear instead, which is weird, but yeah. I'm just used to I'm used to the names and things in this game. Okay, thank you, Renamon. But no, this was the game that introduced me to a lot of, like, because I've never actually seen the Digimon Frontiers anime, so I know any Digimon from that anime I know from this game, basically. So like the names will confuse me when I get to that eventually. But yeah, I've never seen it. I don't know if it's any good or not. I've heard decent things about it, but yeah. I stopped after Tamers because I watched a bit of Data Squad and I didn't really get into it. I didn't find it as funny or as entertaining as I did the first 3 series of Digimon. But that's just me. I've heard decent things about later stuff in Digimon, but I also hear people... It seems to be a bit more mixed. Like, I think everyone agrees that the first 3 seasons are really good. Although Adventure Road 2 gets a bit of criticism here and there. But I don't hear a lot about Frontiers, the 4th series. So I don't know if it's like the dub is like iffy or what. Because I've only grown up with the dubs, so I haven't watched the subs of any of them. So I don't know if Frontiers is any good or not. But it's on my bucket list to give it a watch someday. I just know I watched a few episodes of Data Squad and I couldn't really get into it the same way I did with the other series. I don't know, there's just something about the characters weren't grabbing me, and like I didn't like a lot of the new Digimon designs as much. There's just something different about Data Squad that just took me out of it. But yeah, but that's just me. Like I know plenty of people who love Digimon. I think Adventure Road 2 and Tamers were really good. Like, they're really well written and really well... Like, they have a really good set of characters. So, I just didn't find that after Tamers, any of the other series grabbed me. But I also just missed out on Frontier. It was one of them I was watching a lot more Pokemon and things at that time, so I didn't really see if it was any good. But I would be interested maybe to try it someday. I don't know if Frontiers is any good. I just know it's the one where they like fuse with the Digimon. But Tamers started that, to be fair, so I don't think that's too like out there of an idea. But yeah. Also, Agumon, come on. You're not doing very well against Blue Meramon here. You know what? I'm gonna heal up because I don't want to lose. I don't want to have to use a life disc. 2,000, not bad. We are near the hull that I need for the last car battle as well. It's right around this area, so it won't be too far off. I need to check where the legendary weapon stuff is. But I think the legendary weapon thing is going to be to look at in the future, in the next part, because I feel like I just want to get the grinding out of the way, because we have been doing a lot of it recently, the last few parts. But yeah, I don't know, Frontiers is just the one I've heard the least about of the like first 4 series, because after Data Squad I feel like everyone's kind of like not as into Digimon. Like I don't hear a lot about anything after, really after Tamers I don't hear a lot about like as much passion. I feel like Tamers was sort of like the last one that everyone was really big on. But yeah. But for that record, Tamers is fantastic. I think if I had to rank the first 3, I would say the original series is my favourite. I think it's just got a fantastic set of characters and like I think it's really oh, by the way, the path here is down to left and then up to. I think Tamers really had a good set of characters right after Adventure 01, so I'd probably go the first Digimon, Adventure 01, then Tamers, and then 02. But 02 is very close to Tamers for me in quality. I think 02 gets a lot of hate, and I think it's really undeserved. Like, I love 02. I think 02 is funnier than Tamers. I think Tamers is more emotional. And I think it sort of just comes up to what would I prefer between the two. And I'm not sure, like, right now I actually would say 02. I like more than Tamers, but I've also not watched Tamers in a bit. And as soon as I see Guilmon, I'm reminded why I love, and Renamon, I'm reminded why I love Tamers. And then Leomon, which is my favourite Digimon for the record. Yeah, I think Tamers just has a really good set of characters. I think my problem with 02's issues are like, oh, certain things aren't developed all the way. And I think they could have gone further with the Digimon Emperor stuff, I think. Like, showed us more from Ken's perspective. Because I feel like it's only towards the end of that arc when you really get to see this humanity side of him. And I wish we got that a little earlier. Oh, there he is. Whereas I feel like my problem with Tamers is I think the first half of Tamers is kind of boring, honestly. Like, until they go to the digital world, I don't love every episode of Tamers the way I do the other seasons. I'll use the green deck. Alright. Anyway, all that aside, Rinak, final card battle here. Oh, and I drew Saber Leomon right away. Good. Alright, let's go for a Vicious Hacking and see what they do. They hit me with a Freeze Bug, but I have a second Vicious Hacking to get rid of whatever I want and avoid their Freeze Bug. What do they have? They can get a program card, they can draw 2, they have 2 Deramon. Misery Gate. Pick 3 cards from opponent's deck to trash. Okay, we're getting rid of that. That is not nice. Don't want to deal with that. Choose a program card. I hope that isn't another Misery Gate. Some of these people run multiple of the, like, special card. Draw 2. Okay, fair enough. No! Dang it! They have another one. We lost the Vicious Hacking. Okay, all our Vicious Hackings are gone. And we lost Marsmon as well. Oh no, are they gonna get it again? This is true misery right here. Another charge terminal, okay. Points of green, that's fine. Okay, I could deal with that right now. Okay. Another one? I thought you could have one-time use, that's weird. I guess you can't bring it back. Guess that's what it means. Right. I'm surprised I didn't just keep Misery Gate. No, I don't have enough to summon him. That's so sad. Sorry, Saberleomon, you'll have to stay in the deck for now. 2 Deramon. I can beat Deramon, that's fine. I'll go to summon 2 Angemon then. Oh, again? Really? Fine, whatever. What do they get rid of this time? Marsmon. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think I'll still win though, to be fair, with this. Yeah, I'll still beat him at least. That's good. Scary first round, but that's fine. Honestly, Saberleomon will go crazy here if they keep binning cards into my deck. Alright. Not an amazing hand, but it's fine. I'm going to use the Curly Cycle right away. Kinda need to. Look at that, they got rid of all my vicious hackings. It's so mean. I'm going to go crazy here. Let's try this. I got a crazy idea here. They're probably going to vicious hacking me. Not vicious. They're probably going to freeze bug this, but I want to try this. Yeah. I figured, might as well try it. Okay. It's fine. What am I doing? I mean, they're a green deck as well, to be fair. 2 points of green energy, I can deal with that, that's fine. Right, what's next? I can summon 3 of them. Yeah, I guess I just summon my 3 strongest ones, leave Leomon in my hand for now. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that difference. Yeah, I don't think I can win this round, actually. I think I just lose straight up. Maybe. Yeah, plus 20. I think that's too much for me. I didn't have a way to get rid of it, unfortunately. We weren't far off, but we just didn't have enough power in the end to deal with the Marsmon. But you know what? They got rid of all my Marsmon, so what am I supposed to do? They binned everything. I need a really good draw this turn. Let's see. Not a good hand. I don't think we're winning this round, so we may have to do another duel. Misery Gate is indeed misery. It is a miserable card to go up against. You need multiple ways to get rid of it, or just enough cards to deal big damage to them. Thankfully, it doesn't matter in this round, but yeah. Those first 2 rounds make it sting a lot. Let's see. I think they just got too much power. Oh, well, maybe not. Well, okay, we're okay so far. What else? What else have they got? Oh. Wait. Oh, no, did I miscount that? I miscounted. That's my bad. I completely miscounted the damage. Oh, whoops, that's my bad. And to be honest, I think they probably would have just powered themselves up anyway, so I don't think we were winning that one. That's fine, we'll try again. I want to use my green deck, because it's my main deck, after all. Ooh, that's actually not a bad hand, all things considered. Right. Funny enough, the first thing I actually want to do is play Charge Terminal. We want to draw as much from the deck as we can before Misery Gate goes off. Not good. Okay. Choose a PG card. That's fine. You'll keep going. Alright. That's fine. Oh god. Can you imagine? I mean, that was basically that. There's delete matrix. Just a card that deleted everything on me. On my Digimon. Alright. See, my worry is, I'm going to go for that. and they're going to just freeze bug it. But maybe that's not bad. Maybe I need to try and get them to use up freeze bugs. I don't want to put everything in the trash, is the thing. I don't have a good way to get things back. So I'm going to leave that draw card for now. Yeah, they're going to like keep drawing and they're going to misery gate. And it's all going to be a miserable time and we're going to have to just deal with it. This is actually one example where having the delete matrix would be wonderful. 3 cards from opponent's deck. That is just such a cruel card, though. No, I lost Leomon. Oh, we didn't want to lose him. And all my vicious hackings are gone. And then they get a card back. Imagine, they only have 1 block. They have 1 blue block, so maybe they only have 1 freeze book this time. 2 points of green energy. Oh my god. Get it. Yeah, Curly Cycle is so useful. If we could get more of that, that'd be great. I think the post game is where I'm gonna like try and like have a bit more fun with it, like mix up decks. Because I really do want to build like a Leomon deck. I just don't have enough Saber Leomons right now for it. For the idea I've got. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. 2 Deramon, that's fine. I can deal with that. Do I use up these right away? I feel like I want to save them. They feel really important for me for now. Let's just get rid of the Digimon right now. No to Deramon. Stop getting rid of cards. That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna... Let's just delete both the Digimon then. Okay, what do they get rid of now? That, and that. Of course they get rid of my 1 in colour cycle. Well, I win round 1, so screw you. Look how much they devastated my deck, though. As long as what I've got in my hand is good, that's not really going to work, is it? Yeah, I don't think we've got enough to do with this hand. Oh my god, they have so many of these. Oh, we've got to watch them do all this. And I have no way to interact with it, unfortunately. I don't think I can beat them this round. I might save my powers, I'm thinking now. I mean, I've got 5 green blocks right now. I don't remember what they summoned. Let's just go for it and see. Well, I've got 2 Wergarurumons, which isn't great. I can get 1 on the field and power it up, or 2 on the field and power it up, and still have 1 green block. Let's do that. Let's summon 2. I mean, I can only summon 2 anyway. Let's summon 2 of them. Let's try and get rid of some Digimon here. Yeah, see, 2040. I don't think we can win with this. I think the fact they'll have freeze bug kind of makes me think we're probably not winning this. So I may as well just boost both of these up. 104, 100. Yeah, see, there's just too much power. If I could just get rid of this. Well, maybe. Oh wait, maybe we can win. Maybe we can win. Oh my god, wait. This might be what I need. Wait, do I win? Oh my god, I win! Oh, I'll take it. I'll take that win. Oh, that's fantastic. Screw you and your horrible little card. Misery Gate is truly miserable. But we got it. Misery Gate. And you better believe I'm putting that in all 3 decks. Being able to pick any 3 cards you want to trash is superb. You could probably build a deck around that, honestly. Like, a trash all your opponent's cards deck. I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of what? No, I like these. Sylphimon, Angemon, Rosemon 2, Angelmon. Honestly, I'm not gonna use Magnadramon. I don't see it happening. What did I get? It was delete. No, Misery Gate. Pick 3 cards from opponent's deck to trash. Yes. That's fine for that deck. What about this deck, though? I don't need 4 of these plus 20s. So yeah, I'll swap that for a Misery Gate. Put all Digimon no. There we go, Misery Gate. And then the last one. In a way, this is sort of like karma for all the stuff they've done to us. Hang on, what boosting things have we got? We've got one of them, one of them. 4 of those. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of one Summon Digimon for a Misery Gate. Why? Because it's so mean. I mean, honestly, this deck can kind of get away with running all of them. Like, I'm thinking now, do I actually want to run all those special cards? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't think I need 3 Digimon. Alright, nice. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate that. Take care. Put all Digimon. Do I want? You know what? I'm gonna grab it because I like the idea of running all 5 Digimon there. Sorry, someone in the chat's just saying they're going. But yeah. Alright, cool. We got this. Wait. Oh my god. Just a second. Alright. That was just to that person, by the way. Alright, all we've got to do now is go to the city and check out our loot. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I am going to start wrapping up soon, but I need to get somewhere to heal and save. Alright, alright. That is that. Ah! Gigafire. So, the only things left now are the Tamers, which I can't battle until my Charisma's high enough anyway. And the Legendary Weapons side quest, which I can't really... I can do 1. But I don't see the point in doing just 1 at the end of this stream, when it'd be better to get my Digimon up in levels and do it on a separate stream. The problem for me right now is I'm at a dilemma where I need to get all my other 2 Digimon in my team to 45. And I need to get 2 other Digimon from level 1 to 45, which is a lot of level grinding. So what I'm thinking of doing at the minute is leveling up these 2 in my team. Maybe doing like a short stream where I basically show off the Legendary Weapon side quest for the 3 in my team. And then from there, I think I'm going to need to take a break from Digimon World 2003 so I can level up all my Digimon to 45, the last 2. But I think I should at least show the first 3 in the next stream. Because I think that's fair. Like, we've been building up this quest for a while. I finally hit the level on 1 Digimon. And to be honest, these other 2 won't take ages to level up. They just will take a little bit. They'll take a couple of hours to get, at most, from 42 to 45. My bigger worry is more the level 1 to 45 grind, which is going to be a long one. And I kind of just have to do that in my own time, rather than doing it on a stream. Because, you know, that's not going to be very interesting streaming material, just watching me running around for ages fighting Digimon over and over. Like, this has been alright, because I've been able to, you know, do it while I'm also... Which way do I want to go? I want to go that way. I've been doing it while also fighting card battles. But I've just done the last of the the secret card battles. Because we now have all the legendary cards that you can get in the game. Basically everything else now will just be cards that we can get from Tamers, Cardmon, and at the end of the game, in the post-game, there'll be like a secret little card battle tournament on Dual Island in the post-game. But for now, we've pretty much done all the card game stuff. Besides the 5 Tamers, which I can't do anyway until I get the high enough charisma for it. But I also need to stock up on all the weapons. So that's the last thing I'm going to do this part, is just go buy, see how many of the weapons I can buy right now. And, you know, we should probably open those booster packs, because, I mean, we got them in this stream. I feel like it'd be rude not to at least show what some of the spoils of war that we've got. I mean, obviously, I've been showing off some of the legendary cards, but yeah. But to be fair, I feel like this has been like a nice laid-back little return to streaming with the card battles. But the next stream will probably be a shorter one, basically just doing the legendary weapon side quest, which will take us around the world, but I don't think it'll take more than like... I feel like it probably will only be like an hour-long stream or so, but I figure I should at least do a little stream of it. So that's probably going to be my plan for now, because it will take me a while, and I got to like organise my time from this point onwards to get those levels going, to get that level grinding done as soon as possible, because my goal with this game is to be done by basically before September. I want to have this game finished, or at the very least, if I can't beat the story, at least if I can't beat the post game, at least the story mode. Although the post game content isn't that long, like it's actually quite short. Ooh, that's very rough, nice. But that's sort of my plan at the minute, is to get the I want to try get all this pre-post game stuff out the way, and I just need those levels, which is going to take me a little bit in my own time to do. But yeah, there are also some Digimon equipment bits to find in the world and that, but I figure that might be something to do while I'm leveling up, because I think I missed one or two of the weapons, but I'll have to go through that, like the Digimon exclusive weapons that are underground. Like, I've got a majority of them, but not all of them. I think I missed like the Wild Arm, for example, which is Kumamon's secret weapon. But yeah, that's sort of a thing to check when I'm nearing the end of the game anyway. Right now, I want to just get to the city, and let's check the little cards that we got. But yeah, so it's just the Tamers, the legendary weapon side quest, and then we'll be able to, and leveling up the rookies for the last legendary weapon side quest part. And then from there, we'll be able to just go on with, you know, finishing off the game. Because there's only a little bit of story left, because we've got to Amaterasu City, which I will also have to buy some weapons there for the legendary weapon side quest anyway. But yeah. But you can see here, right, Mon needs to be, I think it's like 58,000, around that number, to get to level 45. And Agumon needs to be like 87,000. So Agumon's got a while, and Mon's got a bit to go. But they are getting there slowly. It's just going to take me a little moment to get those two leveled up specifically. But yeah. But that's just basically like a little idea of what my plan is with this playthrough, because I don't want to leave it too long, but I do need some time to level up, so just bear with me on that. But for now, before we go to the inn, let us get the weapons that we can get. 42,000, okay. So we have the Crystal Rod and the Venom Fang. We need the Laser Cannon. We need the Tempest Arm, and we need the Tenjimaru, but I don't have them, unfortunately. I don't have the bit for it, basically. So I definitely will need to do some grinding anyway for bit, which is why I'll probably equip the bit adapter to one of my Digimon during the grinding session. But yeah, let me heal up. And then, with all my Digimon healed up, the next thing I need to do is... No, not Piximon. Although I will need Piximon for loading some text before the end of this part. Go see what we can load, if anything. Divamon. We want to talk to Divamon? Let's open some packs. Please give us something good. We have 2 Rare Booster 1s, 1 Rare Booster 3, and 1 Rare Booster 4. Rare Booster 1. Absolutely nothing good. Terrible cards. Great. Good start. Rare Booster 3. That's a bit more interesting. We got another Security Hall. That's nice. We can't use that, unfortunately. Fire Cannon's pretty decent. 30 damage to an opponent's Digimon is nice. Some red cards. Okay. Rare Booster 4. We got Deceive Cloak. That's fantastic. That's all I need to see. Angelwomon's okay, actually. Not a bad ultimate. And Lilymon's, if I wanted a Lilymon deck, cool, but do it. Deceive Cloak's nice to have. Let's just quickly chuck that Deceive Cloak into the deck. Honestly, I think it's better version of one, yeah, Deceive Cloak just lets you pick any card. So I'll take out those program charges for now. The trade charge, rather. Deceive Cloak. But yeah. There you go. That's our decks edited. That is some more cards got. We got all our special legendary cards now. So essentially we could build whatever sort of deck we want, which is fun. Just going to quickly go to the lab and check what we can load. Let's see if we can load any texts. Anything? I don't think Wargreymon will be able to. No, that's fine. We haven't really used him much this part. Sakuyamon, can you load anything? Yes, you can. You can load Lightning Bolt. That's great. Once we can load Giga Freeze, Snowstorm, and Lightning Bolt will be fantastic to have as special text loaded for Rosemon. Did we get anything to load here? No, we didn't. We just unlocked them too. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I feel like that's a good place to start wrapping things up. Been a bit of a card battle-y sort of stream, this one. With us basically just trying to unlock the cards that we need and leveling up our Digimon. But we finally got one to level 45, which is a big deal. So I'll take that as a victory. And you know what, we did all the card battles for the story mode, which I'm very happy about, that I got that out of the way. But yeah, so as we wrap things up here, next time on Digimon World 2003 will be the Legendary Weapon side quest. Yeah, well, we'll be getting all the Digimon to 45, essentially, to start the side quest. I'm probably going to just show on a short stream Renamon, Agamon, and Munmon at 45, go around, do the Legendary Weapon side quest, and then we'll probably take a break from Digimon World 2003 so I can level up the 2 rookies that will need a while to grind. But I'll go more into it next time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you take care. Stay tuned, and yep, thanks for watching. Bye.